let's find a crate somewhere in here and just stuff him in there.
Stuff him in
Then
there.
when he gets
leave him
here, he has to figure out what's going on.
Yeah, Jadow, this is a great opportunity for a new magic item. The chest of fucking Darth being late. Just throw him in a chest, and when he finally shows up, we can fucking let him out.
He's got to lockpick his way out.
If they're locking it outside.
And you can only make one attempt every 5 minutes.
That's a lot of dumps.
Darth minutes, not normal
Ah,
minutes.
yeah,
Darth
of course.
So every 30 minutes.
Got it.
Of real time.
Yeah.
No, in games, that'll include combat and shit.
There you go.
All right.
Oh yeah, we just gotta make sure we spend the entire session in a combat encounter.
Maybe not right now, though.
There's a squirrel over there.
that's a
Let's
great
get in a fight with it and just kind of kick it around for a few hours.
Squirrel.
1 HP squirrel. Oh,
Yeah,
God.
kick a squirrel for a few hours.
Just do
Things are gonna
non-lethal,
be a
you know? We'll be
fucking
fine.
Mushy mess.
Keep healing it back up after every hit.
Throw it in camp. We'll come back.
Fine.
Non-lethally kick the squirrel and then heal it up. That's fun.
Hell yeah.
Pretty
I
sure.
mean, it probably only takes like a couple drops from a healing potion to heal
yeah,
a squirrel. They're kind of
Fetus
tiny.
stands firmly
Yeah,
against
unfortunately, most DMs agree you can't partially use a healing potion.
Most DMs are bitches.
Yeah, dope.
What if,
Yeah.
Twice
what
the
if you
pitch.
poured your healing potion into several
Hey.
very small healing
Yeah,
potions?
exactly. What if I put them in shot glasses, Jadow?
Yeah, we never know.
The
Until we
barbarian at the
do.
bar taking shot glasses of healing potion.
What if you put in a syringe and then inject it?
Oh no.
It takes 2 turns, but it gives
healing
you
heroin.
full healing.
I
That's a
don't know, if you
lot
want to
of
make it
fucking
faster.
juice you're putting into you, man. I don't know.
Or rather, you have to roll a d20. If it's under a 10, you take damage instead.
I don't know. We'll see. See what happens. All right. Well, we won't do roll call because 2 of them aren't here. But you know the rest of you are. You know,
I mean, 2
alive.
of them.
What do you mean? What do I mean?
Who's the second one?
Oh, who's the first one?
Darth.
No.
Oh, I forget. He's playing 2 characters. No, he's not. Am I lost?
Yeah.
I don't know what's happening.
He
Yeah,
is
you're-
playing 2 characters.
He is?
Joy
I
and
mean,
Rogue.
it has been a month since our last session.
Yeah,
I don't
fair
remember
enough.
his shit.
Thanks
Alright.
entirely to
Oh.
Darth.
Certified bullseye moment.
Quick recap.
Okay.
Just
It's been a
to
month. You
go
expect me to remember shit from a
over some
month
things
ago?
because you know, fun stuff. You guys were, you know, emerged from the sewers through the toilets out onto the toilet floors and engaged in combat with some
Toilet
fishies.
floors.
The shortest combat we've ever had.
I
He
don't know
said
about that
sarcastically.
one. You guys fought back before the small little golem kind of looking spider thing, you know, singing along, emerged and decapitated your butler, Vaughn. Before talking you guys down for a quick break. Well, you guys negotiated a quick 5-minute break before being led to Clank. Am I missing anything from there? Not much. Clank, in these mines that you guys, you know, after leading down past the jails, into the mines, past many of the town villagers who are mining at God knows what. You guys eventually arrived where Clank was seemingly working on something. And you see like jail cells, like little box cells to the side, where you found Silas. You saw, I guess at this point you guys know as the undead son of Silas, Draxton. who's now dead because he was utterly useless to Clank. Left something over there. But talking about Clank and Vaughn / the party, you guys made somewhat of a
Mostly Vaughn.
deal to collaborate notes, do some
Contracting work.
collaborative researching on
Yeah.
stuff, which
In
was
exchange for us not dying.
pretty much.
Exchange for sex.
Talked about what the hell
No,
if
he's
the
not a
town
mind
was
flayer.
real
Oh.
or not. But what the hell is this? Just found something on my Obsidian thing. I don't know what it was. Okay, cool. Never seen that before. But you guys negotiated this contracting work, this collaborative researching from Vaughn and Clank. Don't think you guys have really gone over what that really was, but I think we hinted at some kind of dunamancy stuff there, if I remember correctly. The town wasn't actually on fire. You guys went back, found some like employee bunk beds in the rock to sleep on. We didn't actually get to the long rest yet, but that's where we left off. So
So we're all
before
in the
said long
same
rest,
room?
there's like, let me go look at it real quick. I think there's like 2 rooms.
Just put fucking Darda's characters in that fucking other
There's
room.
2 rooms and there's
Put 'em
2
in
bunk beds. So
jail.
it's in each room there's 4 beds. And there's 2 rooms.
Yeah, okay. Good,
He has a
because
player room.
Roque and Joy can go fucking sleep in their room together.
You should put him in the same bed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anything we say about his characters is canonical while he's not here.
Yeah, like he wets the
Perhaps.
bed every night.
Yeah.
Both
But yeah,
of them.
you
Still
guys
hasn't learned how to ride a bike.
had walked past
That's the worst.
many of the fish bodies that you guys had killed prior, still being cleaned up before getting into the open beds of this. So what are
What's
you guys
that,
doing?
Roque? You find the fish weirdly attractive? That's pretty fucking. That's pretty strange.
He's into that tentacle stuff.
Maybe you should try to set him up with Jerry.
Yeah, I know a very pent up fish that would be very happy.
I don't know. I think he's pretty good at getting it out himself. I don't think he's
I
that
don't know
pent up.
if he's having to do it all the time. All right, we're done shitting on.
Are we?
No, but he can at least continue for now.
Okay, so for before the long rest or / during the long rest, what are you guys doing? Anything you guys are trying to look up on? Any long rest shenanigans, short rest shenanigans, whatever it may be, before we actually take said long rest.
And I still have 2 scrolls. I'm gonna learn one of them. Let me check which ones I have.
Jadow, you said I'm able to change my spells every long rest.
What are you playing again? God, I don't remember your character.
Druid.
Yes, you can. You just look
Okay.
at whatever total amount of spells you can have, and you can swap them out with whatever. There are the always prepared ones, which is if you hover over them,
Yeah.
you'll see. But the amount of spells you can prepare is your druid level plus your modifier,
Plus
your
some,
spellcasting
yeah.
modifier, which
I,
is a +4. So you can do 14 spells.
Yeah.
I just realized that I completely forgot that wizards can't learn cantrips from scrolls. Whoops.
Can they not?
From what I'm looking at, unless you want to allow it.
Well, let me go look.
I mean, it's gust. It's not like it's some crazy cantrip that does damage.
Spells can be copied. Does it say cannot do wizards learning cantrips?
From scrolls specifically.
The answer is no.
Yeah, I assume we're looking at these
Why?
same. Yeah. I don't know, man. It's up to
I
you.
mean, like
If you-
cantrips are like very oh, I say very strong, but like they are basically free things.
And I understand the balancing, so it's up
I
to you. If you say no, it's
guess.
fine.
I'll say you get to learn one cantrip from here till the end of the campaign, and you get to choose whatever you want.
Well, I've only got one cantrip scroll, so it's gonna be Gust.
All right.
Or
Yeah.
we're probably gonna be here for more than a day, so yeah, that's fine.
I will throw that in. Do you want the slightly buff version of that?
What is the slightly buff version?
It's the reworked, like the spells that don't
Got
suck version
add.
of Gust, which is like manipulate wind, which is what Raikou has in your thing. It just lets you do a little more things, basically. It's
You mean
basically the same spell,
control
though.
wins?
No, manipulate wind.
No, it's not a.
I also
Yeah,
added a
just slightly
different
changed
thing to
spell.
your thing by accident. Let me just get rid of that one. There you go. But yeah, there you go. It's basically, it's essentially the same spell, but
It can do stuff
you
during
be a little
combat.
more. It lets you be a little more flexible with it. Although, I mean, if you just say, I probably will allow it, but it just like gives you a little more visual options, basically.
Is it the one that says you can?
I have it in your. It's in your spell list. I
Oh.
put it in there already.
Oh yeah, it is the one I was looking at. Okay.
Cool.
All right. Yeah, that works. So Vaughn will spend his long rest studying the scroll and making a new modification to his cane.
Now, is this supposed to cost something for cantrips? What's like the normal cost? 50 gold. Do like 10. Take 10 gold.
Oh,
okay?
for learning it?
Yeah. We'll keep it real low as a cantrip, because that's why not? But I feel like 50 gold for a fucking cantrip over everything else might be a little much. Anyways. Anyone else doing anything else? I have to look through Joy and Roasting, see if they have anything worth doing.
No, he's not here. He doesn't get to do shit.
Hey, Dooby, you want something from this book?
Like what?
Pick a number between 1 and 20.
Oh man. Can I choose 2?
I turn around. What book are you holding?
The Book of Holding is what I'm holding.
Vaughn turns back around. He doesn't think anything too dangerous is in there.
Let's do number 4, man.
You know that's not true.
Oh man.
I know it's not true. Vaughn doesn't know that.
Let's do number 4.
4?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a great tone.
All right. I turned to page 4 in the book.
Sure.
Hang on.
I
That
mean,
would
these things are
be-
technically not in order, so I mean, you can kind of just like,
They're sorted by how I have them sorted.
okay, yeah, okay, so you go for that because
Which is
my
the
sorts will probably a little different.
Serrated blade.
Oh, lovely.
I got a blade.
He grabs it by the blade.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
You pull this blade out. Let me go ahead and delete one of it.
Ruh-roh, it was actually the dagger
From
from the bag of holding for
Suicidal
my
one.
campaign.
Let me like
I love
edit
the
it real
suicidal
quick.
one. Dude, you guys should have done that. You guys should have done a bag of holding that's connected to the campaign.
We talked about it, but there's just not a lot of stuff in there that would actually
Hey,
be
Dooby, can you go ahead
interesting.
and open that item
Just a
pile
bunch
and
of
take
arms,
said
bag,
serrated
and
blade?
Yeah, it would be
item
like a
pile?
funny
Oh,
gag, and that would be it.
Take Serrate de Balade.
Yep.
Dooby picked it up. Hell yeah.
You can go ahead and look at what it kind of lets you know.
It's a whole lot of nothing.
It has a description.
-2 to hit. That's great.
Yeah, because it's strength weapon.
That's awesome. It does description. It literally has no description.
It has a description. What do you mean?
It does not have a description.
It-
I'm looking at it right now. There's nothing.
Okay, well, maybe you're blind, but I'll paste it in chat for you.
Okay, cool.
It is there. I don't know what you're on about, man.
I mean,
Wait, I
I'm
didn't see
looking
that
at it.
description.
You didn't see
Yeah,
what do
there's
you
no
guys not see?
description.
What is going on?
Did you have it like unidentified?
It's in the
Like,
unidentified
There's
description.
nothing-
Here, let me like here. Do I have it in my item list?
So if I click identify, it would let me know.
Here, let me like delete it real quick, and I'll
Latest
re-identify.
gas
Like I'll
tank
put it
attached
back
to
in
its
there.
hilt, powering a rotating serrated edge. Very serious mechanical gears and pressure valve. What the fuck? Okay.
Oh, it's just a chainsword.
Yeah, maybe I could like carve up some food with this or something.
I don't know. It seems like it'd be real efficient for cutting down some trees. You druids like to do that,
no.
right?
Okay, let's see if that
no,
maybe works better.
No. And now I see it.
There you go.
No, we like to preserve nature.
Well, yeah, you cut it down and then you take it into your home and preserve it that way.
Not like that. We
But
leave
you
it
tell it
be.
you do not have it actually identified of
Yeah,
what
yeah.
it does there.
But I mean, I could see that it's.
You
a
can see that it looks like
rotating blade.
yeah, you can see all of this, and you like I
I
don't know,
wonder what
click
happens when you
buttons
pull the ripcord on the handle.
and pull a ripcord. Are you pulling the ripcord?
No.
Is there actually a ripcord?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Tuppo runs up and grabs it.
Oh my god.
Are you pulling it?
Right.
Yep.
You hear like something like turning inside, but nothing happens aside from
Oh
that.
no, Scoop. I don't
That
have my
was-
fingers anymore.
You do
So,
see
like,
like this I don't know how you would say in fancy terms, like a gas kind of canister kind of looking thing. It
The tank.
feels like something's supposed to be in there, but it's very much empty.
I guess batteries weren't included on this.
I thought that was the extra shavings go in there, you know? Save them for later.
Where the hell are we going to get gasoline?
Yeah, everyone in the room looks at Vaughn. What?
Do you know how
What
to
is-
build an oil refinery?
Oh. Well, can I take a look at that? Maybe I can figure
Yeah, sure, man.
out what goes into it. Okay.
And they'll hand him the fucking serrated blade.
Okay.
Serrated fucking chainsaw knife.
It's a
What are you
Alright,
doing with
so-
this?
Should I roll investigation or arcana to figure out what
What it might
how we
need?
would power it? Yeah.
Go
It actually
ahead
is
and
fucking
roll
gas-powered.
me.
It's a +9 to either of them.
Go ahead and roll me an investigation check.
Oh, new roll menu.
Oh yeah. I don't know how well it works. I have no idea how it looks
It's
like.
gonna be a 14.
What
14.
does it look like?
I think you would have more knowledge of this being from overseas, so that definitely helps. It's not gasoline per se. It does look more like it definitely looks like a chainsaw in a sense.
Would it be the same sort of oil that goes in like a lantern or something?
From like this fairly old technology from you're looking at right now, it looks like it uses something that you might have researched before. Go ahead and make me a history check.
Oh
Heroin.
boy.
It's always
Surely this roll will be higher than a 5.
Yep. It was higher
It's
than
higher
a
than
5.
a 5.
It's a 6.
You like there's an inkling in the back of your mind that there
My
was
God.
some kind of
memory's
resource a
gone.
very,
It just
very
goes
long
away.
time ago that like something
That
we
memory
used to
rattled
use.
free.
Yeah, I don't not sure. You just I mean something goes in there.
Sorry, Dooby. I'll have to take a look at this another time. I think I may need to look into it a bit more. There definitely is a way to power it. I just don't know off the top of my head.
That's cool. I'll just I'll just put this away for now, and he'll store it.
I mean, if we had enough time, I could jury rig up a simple solution for you to at least power it for a short period of time. But
Wait a second.
as it is, under the current circumstances, I don't think that would be something I could do right now.
That's all good, man. Hey, you want a doobie snack?
I don't think I'll partake right now, thank you.
Tuppo starts begging.
Hey, man, here you go, champ, and he'll flick it like a coin over to him.
Tuppo jumps up and snaps it out of the air.
All
Vaughn
right.
writes down in his notebook under Kobold, interesting behavior.
Interesting indeed.
Oh, man.
Tuppo, do you see? I don't think anyone else sees the table, did I?
The table.
should.
Probably not. No, it's not.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, they should see the roll table for doobie snacks. Oh. What was that?
Okay. Tuppo.
Uh-oh.
Isn't there really bad stuff on the table too?
I don't think I added heart attack, so I think you should be fine.
There's some stuff. Tuppo, you look around. Everything seems fine at the moment. Before Dooby
have a
here
bad
seems
trip.
to gain more hair, as if it's like old caveman times. And like out of every anything that didn't have hair before it now has hair, and it is like a monkey.
Just
What?
Dooby? Or
Just Dooby.
okay. I was gonna say if Vaughn got hair.
Vaughn turns around and reveals in his youth he had just the luscious locks just swirl as he turns his head.
Oh, man.
Why are you covered in fur, man?
Well, I'm not covered in fur yet, but I can be.
No, you're definitely covered in fur.
Out of context, that sounds fucking horrible.
Well, man, my luscious locks are, that's a secret. I can't tell you.
God, you mammals.
What the hell?
Whoa, he used the hard M.
You know what? I don't need any of this. I'm gonna go make me a sandwich and go to bed.
All right. Tuppo, you doing anything else?
No.
Okay.
Unless Vaughn wants
Fuck.
to pick something out of the book.
Var, you
Nah,
think something out of the
I'm-
book?
I'm good. I'm good.
I
Okay.
don't know, man. You might like it.
There's a frog.
No, maybe once we get out of here. I don't think it's a good idea to go too crazy with the book right now. Still, we got quite a day ahead of us for tomorrow.
Can I get
All right.
everyone in this room to make me a perception check?
All right. Perception. Oh, what
Come
the
on,
fuck?
over a
That is
5,
different.
over a 5. Finally a good roll.
And there's a 5 in there too. Yeah, everyone hears. There seems to be some kind of sounds like there's next door. It sounds like there's some kind of argument going on.
Between Roque and,
Yeah.
oh no, the married couple is fighting.
There seems you guys hear like punches getting thrown,
Okay, that's a bit more than an argument.
and are you guys doing anything?
What they do in the bedroom by themselves is between them.
Sure, Vaughn is about to cast clairvoyance when you say that.
And then he casts it even faster.
No. He looks over and says, do we want to know what they're doing?
This is
I
what
mean-
counseling's for.
If you want to, perv.
Well, this is a group. I mean, I have this thing. It would let us see or hear what they're doing, and we can swap between the two.
Oh, let all of us see. Okay, yeah, go do it.
Oh, like we could watch.
Oh, it's a group
Okay.
session. Got it. I'm in then.
Well, hey man, I could bring the
All right,
snacks if you guys want.
that took a second. So Vaughn is going to cast Clairvoyance. Obviously, I'm choosing the other side of the wall in that room. And then going to start out with, so I can choose between audio or visual.
mhm.
I can swap them at will. So I'm going to start out with visual just to see what the fuck is going on in there at first. And so a little screen unfolds from Vaughn's cane. Very it's very fucking definitely not futuristic. It looks like somehow Vaughn shrunk down a fucking tube television, and it just looks horrendous. The screen quality looks like it'd be horrible, but somehow it comes out crystal clear after Vaughn fucks with the antenna a little bit.
Okay. You guys see the vision of Joy and Rogue in some unarmed combat against each other. Seem like
Yeah.
in
And then they start making
Rogue is
it.
like overly angry for some reason. Joy is like completely calm, and Rogue is like battered. Joy
Alright,
seems
so
like Joy is like taking these hits as if it's nothing, and Joy is like bruised, leaned over, hunched over, trying to continue.
all right, so yeah, Vaughn hits the little knob on there, turns it, and now the visual cuts out, and now we hear audio.
Hey man, I did nothing to you. Like what? I don't.
Wow, it's one for one. It's almost like he's here with
So,
us.
so strange. Like what? Why am I in this room? Why can't I join the others, man? And Rogue seemingly is unresponsive.
Now it really is like he's here.
But you hear some rustling, and you hear like some like sheets getting pulled before somebody gets in bed.
Whoa!
Man, without context, this would seem really awkward.
Yeah, so this is the one downside of the spell. It's a bit difficult to know exactly what's going on with one or the other. But here, let's see. And I'm assuming one of them just is going to sleep. And Vaughn turns it to visuals, hoping to not see something horrendous on the screen.
You switch over to see Rogue like passed down on the ground, and Joy is just in bed,
Okay,
Getting
passed
ready
out,
for
not
sleep.
like
not
dying.
dead. No.
Okay. Okay, I guess he's sleeping on the floor. Okay. Yeah, those two really don't seem to like each other for some reason.
Yeah, I was hoping for hate sex.
All right, well, I think that's enough of that. And Vaughn closes the
Yeah.
fucking, shrinks down the tube television back, puts it in his pocket. Okay. So I guess after that, Vaughn's just gonna do some studying as he rests, and that'll be it.
Okay, and on to the long rest begins and ends.
Gonna say it better fucking in.
Yeah. It begins and then we never wake up.
Uh,
The longest rest.
I need to rest for joy.
Why
as
did I get a whole
well.
breakdown of recovery? I got everything. Holy shit.
It's like kind of let you know what you gain back.
Is that new?
Yes, that's part of the
Okay.
base D&D thing. I think now with the 4.0,
Ah.
it's cool.
Got my
I
lucky
guess.
back. Yippee.
Vaughn, you don't actually sleep, but there are
Yeah.
moments where you like
I'm a little too zoned in
you
on
kind of
what I'm
like
doing.
zoned in, zoned out. Who
Yeah.
knows what's going on?
Tunnel vision. Yeah.
Could you go ahead and make me a perception check?
No, right? Oh, hang on. Let me go ahead and roll my
Oh, important.
ordinance
Yes.
for the
Oh, yeah.
day.
So anything, if you guys, if it didn't do it automatically, any new day nude at dawn stuff for resets. Make sure
Uh,
you change that back.
I'm just letting you know I'm making more Dooby snacks. That's
Oh,
all.
there's not one in there.
Oh, that's gonna be fun to use on someone.
Oh boy.
I am so glad I can change anyone's fucking roll.
You just got a bunch of ones, man. That's all you got.
Yeah, and 11 is honestly not great. Although the 11 would be fine if I'm using investigation or arcana, since I have a +9 to those fucking stats. You said perception, Jadow?
Yes.
Yeah.
14. During your long rest, where you take your very short,
Long rest.
not a long rest, but long rest,
Yeah.
your vision seems to dull for a moment.
Oh, did I forget to take off the welding goggles?
And you feel like as if you suddenly lose a bit of connection to the rest of your body for a moment. Before what seems like a few moments later, everything seems fine again.
So it specifically felt like I was losing control of the body for a second.
Yeah, like as if like your arm might have like not responded as you expected it to. Maybe you were trying to like sitting there trying to like write things, it kind of like didn't really move the way you wanted.
Can I roll Arcana to see if something's inhibiting what allows me to control my body?
Yeah, sure.
Fucking yikes. Did anyone
there's-
get inspiration for last session?
Last session. Damn, that was
I
a
feel
month
like
ago.
I deserve something for fucking getting us
I would
basically
say
a
Vaughn,
contract.
sure. Tuppo, Dooby,
I don't
They're
even know
part
what
of the reason we
happened.
got into that fucking fight.
I really don't remember what even happened.
It was combat and some other stuff. But I'll say Vaughn for now.
Yeah, I agree with that.
But yeah. On 11, you feel like there's some kind of the thing that's keeping you up, basically. The thing I don't know if anyone else knows.
No, you don't need to elaborate.
Yeah, okay. There seems to be a bit of
Connectivity issues.
not connectivity issues, but like something like an error maybe happened. Like
that's
a little
even more
maybe
concerning.
a minor like maybe just like needed a quick reboot that might have just done itself and like you're fine again.
Huh. Yeah, Vaughn is still slightly concerned since this is the first time this
That's
has
ever
happened.
happened,
So yeah, he's gonna make note of that and then think to do some inspections later to try and figure out what the fuck actually happened.
Mhm.
So the reboot will be like its running theory, but he's definitely got some concerns.
Yes, for sure. But yeah, aside from that, long rest goes well. Vaughn, your hit die is still 9 out of 10. I don't know why that is. You might want to fix
Because
that.
I used a shitload of them because I'm a wizard.
Oh, right. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Lovely. But yeah.
Fucking 10 AC ass.
Dooby, your spells, I don't know if you switched them out. Just make sure there's 14 of them.
Yeah,
Tuppo, your uses. I think everything's fine there. Yeah, everything's fine there. Cool. All right. Morning
So I wake up
comes.
4 hours before everyone else.
You do wake up way before everyone else in that sense. But as 8 hour passes, the light inside doesn't change. This room is windowless. It's like in the center of the building.
fucking lovely.
It is like the candle, the sconce that's like lighting the room has gone out by now. And it's basically pitch black in here.
Does anyone here
Aside
not
from
have dark
Broken
vision?
Everyone
Does
does,
Dooby
right?
have dark vision?
Yeah.
He does. Yeah, okay.
So it's
So
only Rogue that wouldn't have it.
Roque and Joy who
Joy.
in the other room.
Are in the other room.
So, yeah. The day is
Okay,
yours.
then.
Oh yeah, Dooby, you are encumbered with that serrated blade, by the way.
What?
I don't know if you noticed, but you
I'm
are encumbered.
encumbered?
Yes.
My
Hold on, hold
God.
on. How? Why is it so heavy?
That blade is 35 pounds.
Holy shit.
It is a fucking chainsaw.
Oh my! I'm gonna just leave it on the bedside table or something for now. Jesus Christ!
Okay.
35 pounds is actually a lot for a chainsaw.
That is definitely
Yeah.
more for a chainsaw. Yeah.
Oh my God.
A small homeowner grade chainsaw can weigh 5 to 10 pounds.
35 pounds is a
Well-
chonker. It's a chonky one.
All right, well, Jadow, you better make sure to adjust that for its damage then.
I know.
And this doesn't even include the weight of whatever fucking thing we have to fill it up with.
Dude,
Yeah.
I don't even have anything in my. Why is it?
That doesn't weigh anything, apparently.
All right, so when we wake up, so just as a refresher, what was
Oh, Tope's getting out. Lovely.
the exact
Dying.
field that? Oh, can you hear me?
Yep. Oh.
Yep.
no.
Nope. Yep. Yeah.
Okay, maybe eventually my ping will stabilize. There it goes.
Got
All right,
it.
so just as a refresher, what field exactly was Clank wanting Vaughn to research?
So after researching what is basically necromancy, he, if you guys remember, he basically gave up on that as the failed experiments outside, which has
Mhm.
been cleaned up if you guys, went outside to look. But his next task on his list is dunamancy.
And that's the time control.
That is magic with time.
What was that again? Dude Mancy?
Dunamancy.
That's what I heard. Dunamancy. Kinda
Get
weird
it?
stuff.
Like sand?
No.
Oh, okay. All right, so with that in mind, Vaughn will freshen up and head on out of the room and just take a quick look around. Like, how far away are we from the main chambers where we saw Clank and fucking what's his face in the cell?
So Clank was underground by like a second layer underground. You guys are on ground floor where you guys fought the fishes.
I see.
Looking around out here, Vaughn, there seems to be a few fishes on post. Not really doing much, just kind of walking around, standing around.
Okay. Well, are the rest of the party getting up too?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, does Tuppo still see fucking Dooby with a ton of hair?
Yeah, that's worn off by now.
No.
That's worn off by now.
Shame. I thought he was gonna see Dooby as fucking Sasquatch for the rest of the campaign.
That'd have been funny.
All right, so I guess I'll start heading up and seeing what materials there are for me to start on my research for the time being. And then, did Clank give us a time frame, or is it very much up to debate?
So the
when he
deal
decides he wants it
was
done?
to basically collaborate notes.
Right.
There was no time frame. There was no like deadline. It was kind of a like you do your side of the research and like we'll compare notes to see what we get.
All right.
There was no what just happened there? There was no from the conversation that you guys made, there was no restriction on where you can go.
There was no restriction.
No.
Oh boy. Okay.
And you can, in case it wasn't clear, you can just leave.
Jadow,
Do we?
Yeah.
why is a torch 10 fucking pounds?
How many torches do you have?
Wow. Okay. No, never mind. I've got 10. Okay.
You have 10.
Why do I have? Yeah, I
that's-
was trying to figure out where all my weight is coming from,
my
and I
God.
opened up the backpack. I've got fucking torches, rations, the water skin.
You can
fucking
remove some
rope.
of them if you feel like you might have used
Yeah,
them.
no, I would not have had. I have dark vision. I don't need these fucking torches. Like I probably would have kept 2,
Yeah,
and
that's
then
fine.
rations. Go with half of those.
You gotta manage your weight, man.
Well, I forgot about the backpacks, man.
Oh
I'm still
shit!
Over, oh wait, no, I'm just under.
I forgot about something that could
Pound under.
actually
Oh.
help with this. So, Jadow, just to confirm,
Yes.
so the Dunamancy, the time magic, and we know that Silas has himself. He's used it before,
Yes.
and we know that he has at the very least a passing familiarity, if not more, with it.
Yeah.
I looted 2 books from him when he was knocked out.
Yeah.
Would one or two of them happen to be time magic related?
I have to check on that. When was these books looted? Was this when in the what's it called?
When Clank was first fucking ascended to godhood.
Ascended? Maybe. Go ahead and roll me. Go ahead and roll me a D100.
Oh boy.
The fuck?
27.
One of them is what seems like a journal. You look at it a little more. It looks more like a book he's writing. For this, it's like barely filled up, maybe the first few dozen pages. About this new continent that he's found himself on.
Vaughn takes out his notebook and they're almost identical.
The other book, however, seems like some passing notes for some interesting things that he's found while he's here.
Anything time related? Come on,
anything
throw me
time
a bone.
related? Nothing from here, but he has done some time related stuff back across the seas. Mostly connected with his daughter, which I believe I don't have the name right here, but let me go pull it up real quick.
Getting some deep lore here.
Which I mean, I think you guys had this name. Where was it?
Lore that I'm the only one who's gonna have fucking in my notes.
I probably write it in my notes.
I think
Just forget that I wrote it in my
Lithium
notes.
has it
Yep.
somewhere, but I gotta pull up the name as my thing. Fucking.
There's a decent chance, but I don't know what to fucking search for.
This is Vespera,
Oh yeah,
Oh,
I remember
okay.
that.
which is, if you guys forget, is the very fun
Wow, you
time
guys
loop
don't
party that
remember
you guys
that?
had encountered.
Wow.
Now, of course, Dooby has no idea what the fuck this is, but Bullseye might know.
Yeah.
Fucking Darth would know if he was here.
Who?
Yeah. Who's that? No idea.
That's not a real guy. He's not a real person at all.
But you guys had
One of my
seen.
notes said Vespera is the phoenix with red feathers.
That's
In
when
the
they
bird
showed up to look
collection.
in bird phone.
Yeah.
Bird phone?
Yeah.
Bird forms.
You guys, pretty sure I might have not said it, but you guys did maybe see Vespera in her bird form in a cell, just in stasis, like unmoving, wings out, kind of like
In
not
this
moving.
building?
Like downstairs where Silas was
Oh,
working,
yeah.
not Silas, where Clank was working.
remember
Joy
that.
might have been like, "Hey, that's my buddy."
He did, yep.
I think he said something like that before having to go. But Vespera is in the building from what you guys last remember. Clank didn't say how long she was in stasis for, so we'll leave that there. But you know she's kind of just frozen in a cell.
Uh-huh.
2 floors under.
So who all did we see here? We saw Silas, you said Vespera, and then there was someone else.
Aspera, you saw Silas, you saw Draxton, who's now dead.
Ooh.
Draxton is
Okay,
the
Draxton was not in my
per-
notes from before.
You guys never learned
he
of
a
this
bird?
name. He is one of the birds. He was the at this point you guys probably know already but notes. Is the person who raised what do we call it? Chris from the dead before going off and doing his own thing.
Was he not there when there were all the birds on the statue?
He was there,
back
yeah.
in
He was one of the
Doory's village?
birds.
He was there.
Okay, well,
He
he's
was one of
literally
the
not in
birds.
my notes. I have 6 names, and that's not one of them.
Jadow fucked
Yeah,
up.
let me
Jadow fucked up.
Silas, Geargrave, Eleni, Icarian, Lartheon, Vespera. Are the
Yeah,
6 I
Geargrave
have.
is Draxton. That's Geargrave is
Oh,
last name.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure it is, bud.
I didn't get his name, so I just wrote Raven equals undead guy.
Yeah, yeah, that's yeah.
I thought he was a raven. I didn't know that he was the undead guy.
Bird, and bird.
It was so that was like the very little inkling of stuff for stuff that was there, but yeah.
All right. So I guess first things first, I'll head back up where we talked to Clank.
Head
just
down.
Sort of get, sorry, down, yeah. Head down to where we talked to Clank, get a sort of lay of the land. Try to sort of mentally map out the building, like wander a bit as we're going there, take a leisurely route. Try to mentally map out the fucking building.
Okay.
Get an idea of the layout. So if we do need to run or something, I'll know, hopefully a fucking path we could take. And yeah, I'll just go where we already met him, and if he's there, see what he's up to. If not, then I'll just poke around in that room a little bit.
Okay, let me open. I gotta put this on the fucking navigation list. I'll have to keep looking here. Okay, so is the party following? I assume. I would say probably join Roque are up, and Roque is like pissed.
It's got a giant black eye.
He's got a black eye. He's not feeling too well. Kind of lingers, kind of like staring at Joy.
Can I ask Tuppo if I could put this serrated blade?
Darth
back
just
in
fucking messaged me.
the book.
He's
for
been
right
messaging
now,
me
or-
too.
You want to put it back in the book? What, you want to exchange it?
Just for hold. Well, actually, can I do that?
Pick a number between 1 and 16.
16 now. Wasn't it only like 1 through 12?
Well, I said 20, but I was just, approximating.
20. All right, let's do 8.
Oh God.
Are you putting the sword back in? I assume, yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm
After I
exchanging
pull
it.
something out for him.
Yeah.
Oh God.
8 was awfully close to one
This is just
item.
an anvil. This is just an anvil. It's gonna snap my
No.
kneecap.
What's that? Acme? Huh? Never heard that.
Oh, little red crystal. That's cool. Wonder what this does.
Well, it is a small crystal of some sort.
Oh, is it actually?
It's not red, I don't think.
What
Oh,
would you pull
boy.
out?
A little non-red crystal, apparently.
I'll drop it. There
Has
you
the-
go. It's on an item pile.
Careful,
Has-
don't drop it.
Has the effect of giving fucking Taupe
Yeah, I'm too far
Vietnam
away. Hold on.
flashbacks to the first campaign.
Okay, there's a stone.
You go ahead and
some
pick it
sort
up
of
and
tool. Yeah, it just blows up and kills everybody. Hold on, now I gotta drop my thing. We're putting this
you
back
can delete
in.
it.
How do
You can
I-
delete it.
What?
Yeah, he already put it back in there.
All right. This is I like this stone a lot. It's a very nice looking. Maybe I can make some jewelry out of it or something.
I don't.
You could
Oh, it
try.
is.
I don't know. Oh, you know what? Tuppo's going to pull out the page from Dova's pack and pull out the bottle that's in there.
Okay.
and then put the page in the book.
You're
Not
putting
like
the page in the book.
but like in between pages.
Okay,
in the book.
okay.
I don't want to know what happens when you do that. That seems like a bad idea.
Oh, from Crockle Grog. Got it. Cool.
Yeah, I'm assuming it's just booze.
Mm-hmm. Maybe.
Okay, Tuppo drinks it.
Oh, you take it. Okay, yeah.
At 8 a.m. in the morning.
Yeah. Getting drunk
Yeah.
early, huh?
Could have just given you a good berry. But hey, man, to each their own, I guess.
Hey, you want a swig?
You know what? Why not? I'll try it.
Yeah, here you go. I mean, you gave me some of your snacks.
Yeah. Hey, man, just I got more where that comes from. So if you ever want another, just let me know.
I'm trying to open my
The
fucking
longest-
5e tools. It's just not
The
loading.
longest
fucking
description
great.
for this thing.
I mean, it's a lot of shit in there, man.
Yeah.
The strong item.
Yvonne, you want a swig? It'll help you with your research.
Yeah.
How?
It
It'll mellow you out.
it
man.
it expands your mind.
Think of what the Dooby snacks do, but in like liquid form.
If you're relaxed, you can think of better.
After hearing that sentence structure, after hearing that sentence structure, Vaughn's gonna say, "Well, maybe later."
Okay. So you make your way down to where you saw Clank last. You might get lost a little, but you recognize some of the like railroad tracks, like little minecart tracks. Kind of leads to like point A to point B. Remember some scaffolding that you had to like climb up for a ladder before like turning some weird corners before making it to. I'm getting a call from someone. I'm gonna not pick up.
Is it Darth?
No,
Oh.
it's
No,
it's
he's
someone
not
from
gonna
work.
show up.
It's someone from work. that
He's
I
not
don't
showing
give a shit.
up.
Yeah,
kill him.
he's got something. He actually has a reason this time. He showed me.
Bullshit.
Clank
He
is
showed
still
you.
here.
Yes.
Oh, 1 second.
You said 1 second, then died. Cool. He perished. He's pulling a Darth. He's pulling a Darth. Oh no.
No, pulling a Darth would be not showing up. Doing this would be pulling a U.
Yeah.
No, pulling a bullseye would not be saying anything at all and then disappearing.
Oh, true. This would be pulling a Phoenix.
What? How many different names are we using here?
If it's silent, it's a Phoenix. If we can hear snoring, then it's bullseye.
I let you know that I've fallen asleep. Listen, man, sometimes it gets really boring having to listen to y'all decide what you want to do for 30 minutes. That I just lose interest and fall asleep.
Sometimes I wonder if you might be the secretly most ADD person here.
No.
More than the guy with actual ADD.
Who actually has it? All right, cool. Good talk.
Who constantly bitches about Darth wasting his meds because he doesn't show up. Yeah.
Wow, of course the boomer has it. What's it like being old, Pope?
You know, funny you mentioned that. This morning, I slipped and fell in my bathroom.
Oh my
And
See,
God,
if
is
you
your
were
hip
actually
okay?
old, if you slip and fell in your bathroom, you'd be dead.
the worst part is, like, it was a total moment of, like, after it happened, I was like, Jesus Christ, if I was, like, middle-aged or older, I would actually be, like, going to the hospital now, because what happened was I took a
Yeah, in
shower.
a body bag.
I took a shower last night before I went to bed,
Mhm.
and I got up this morning, and for some reason there was like a puddle, a little bit of the water that didn't evaporate on the tile. And it's the way my shower is set up is it's very compact. The shower's like right next to the toilet, so you know I'm going for my morning piss, you know, like normal.
Of course, in the
And
shower.
I step in front of the toilet, and as I'm pivoting to turn to face the toilet, the water and like zero friction, nothing. Like instantly, my feet just go. Whoop, I go almost a fucking full 45 degrees, slam my hip into the side of the tub, and fucking like absolutely slam my knees into the tile.
Yeah.
It was fucking
You should definitely get
horrible,
that checked out at your age.
dude. It left a nasty bruise. Like I've got this weird, fucking horrible bruise on the side of my ass now because of it.
Okay, well, we didn't need that information.
No, you needed to know. I'll send you a pic later if you want.
No,
It'll be very
thank you.
tasteful. Don't worry.
I'll pull a Darth and just never show up ever again.
How Jadow actually died.
Mm-hmm. It's pulling Darth time. 1 second, it's like 10 minutes.
Oh, he's typing.
What?
He won't
Where
stop
is he
talking.
typing?
Oh God. No, he's talking to someone.
Must have gotten a phone call. Man keeps yapping. Tell him to stop yapping.
But yeah, after that happened this morning, I was like, Jesus Christ, the fucking old jokes are gonna get so much worse.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna have to let Darth know so we can bully you.
I mean, yeah, that was gonna happen anyway, but sure.
Yep.
Oh man.
Yeah, I can roll it for him. I could make it public roll, change the ability for it, and then you could add the bonus. Hell yeah. It's a dirty one. Very dirty. Wait, what happens if I do this? Say I do acrobatics, but instead of dex, I do charisma. Yes.
Wait, what?
Of course. My charisma acrobatic. I
That's a
use my
thing?
words acrobatically. Yeah, go to do one of the skills. You could change what it uses, which is dumb. Which means I could do a wisdom history check and get a +4. Why is that even a thing? That's the dumbest sounding shit ever.
that guy would not stop fucking talking. Jesus fucking
He's
Christ.
alive.
Dude, that guy's like, hey, here's topic A. I'm like, yeah, okay, finish topic A. And he's like, hey, topic A again. I'm like, what the fuck? We should.
Wait,
Why are we
but
going
did he
back to it
mention
again?
Topic A.
He just kept going back to it. It's like, what? Why?
He really wanted you to know about Topic A.
Like, I know.
So yeah.
Okay.
About Topic A.
Where were we? Fuck's sakes. You
I
pick
don't
up
know,
the
you tell
Ioun
us.
Stone. You need to attune to it to actually use it, which is we'll do that during a short rest or long.
Yep.
Which you guys are down. Everyone's following, yes, in a group following down to Clank's, little research area where he has Silas and the rest imprisoned.
2 of us are drinking.
2 of you are drinking. Okay,
I'm gonna be the only productive fucking part of this, aren't I?
lovely.
Yep.
But yeah, no, Clank is down there. He sees you. He's like, "Oh, you're back.
Yes, I just came
How's
to.
rest?
It
Go
was
along.
nice. Yes, well, the.
Mommy
But
and
I
Daddy were
don't.
fighting.
Yes.
Are your-
Anyway,
Coworkers, all right? A little drunk?
they do this
Coworkers?
in the. Yes, shut up. That's what I told him.
Yeah.
Oh,
whatever.
early to be drinking for your kind, isn't it?
For
They.
my kind.
Yeah, what's that supposed to mean?
It's not early at all. We always have some of this with breakfast.
Yeah, Clank, you should try one of my Dooby snacks, man.
I tried one yesterday. It was weird. I'll refrain.
But good, right?
I definitely wouldn't say that.
Okay.
Most people would imbibe such things later in the day, I think is what Clank is trying to suggest.
Anyways, did you
No,
need something? Did you figure something out already? Oh, I was gonna say
No,
that was
no, no.
fast.
I was simply coming to get an idea of the starting point for your side of the research so I know where to direct mine.
My start point's that thing right there. And he points at the fucking bird in stasis in a cell.
Oh, interesting. Would you mind if I just take a quick reading and take a quick look at this?
Just keep it in a
And-
cell, and yeah.
Right. Okay, so Vaughn's going to walk over. He will inspect, make an Arcana check, and try and figure out, what sort of spell has been cast on this bird. I mean, he's seen the stasis before, but he's never actually gotten
In
to
a sense,
study
yeah.
it.
Go ahead and roll me an Arcana check. The
Yeah, so last time
DC
you
for
s-
this is decently high.
Okay.
I'm not sure
High
if you
enough
can
that
make it, but we'll see. I don't know what
a
your bonus is.
+9 couldn't make
so
it.
Maybe. We'll see.
Come on. God damn it. Can I please? Please.
13.
Where are my rolls?
You do know one thing. It's not a spell. No
Okay.
spell. Well, I mean, there are some spells that can last as long, but this doesn't feel like a spell. Something about it. Plus, you know,
So
it's
it's
not a
likely
spell.
an effect from an object or something.
It's a definitely an effect of some kind.
Okay. Let's see. Do I have? Oh wait, I'm a fucking idiot. Wait, hang on. Let me check if this applies. Oh, this may not apply for this. Oh, Damn it.
What are you trying to do?
I think this does. Yeah, this doesn't apply for it. It specifies you learn what spells, if any, are currently affecting it.
I'm
I
trying
was
to
gonna
identify it.
identify it. Yeah. Damn it. All right. So I guess instead, I could be just the biggest dick and use Legend Lore right now. No, I don't think. Plus, I don't think that'd be a good idea to do with Clank in the room. I don't think Vaughn would want him to
Just
know that
learn
he
everything.
has that. Yeah, that seems like that'd be a bad move. Okay. So yes, after learning that this is clearly an effect likely from a magic object of some kind, Vaughn is going to lean back. He's going to say, yes, and then for aid for my research, are there any libraries or any collections of tomes on the premises anywhere in the building?
No, not that I'm aware of. You can ask your, I guess, ex-mayor.
He wasn't my mayor, but yes. Joy, would there be anywhere in here? I mean, if this was a prison, there would likely be confiscated collections of some kind. I'd imagine, you know, I remember hearing from Denry when they infiltrated this place before, there were storerooms with confiscated items inside of them.
Like, yeah, there were some tomes, some kind of like magical scrolls or something in like the confiscated area for all that stuff. We do also have, I think there are a few, like a few people that learn, like are more like magically aligned here, but I don't know where they are now.
Right.
I will get my back. I will get my town back at some point.
Keep that talk quiet right now, when we're right in front of the guy who currently, you know, of the chap that currently is running your town. So let's work on the problems at hand.
Have you seen what they've done to my people?
Yes, I'm the one who showed you.
It's atrocious. I have to get them out.
I'm sure we can find a way to deal with this, but right now, yes, Clank,
I
will
remember
be.
Vaughn caring so much about his people. He's really changed. Wow.
Ignoring my companion. Yes, Clank, I will be taking my leave for now. Just so I understand the constraints of our contract, is there anything that I need to know about, for one, this barrier? Are we allowed to pass through it freely? Is there any restrictions that I should be aware of?
I mean, yeah, I guess might have a trouble getting out. Huh.
Well, we were able to get in.
Yeah, it's like kind of like an in, not out kind of thing, but I might be able to manage.
How do you get out?
Well, I haven't really left yet.
Oh, but surely
Didn't really
you
have
could.
to. I probably could. I haven't really tried yet.
Oh, so wait, is this barrier being projected by it did fascinate me when I
how does it
arrived
work?
at this town. Is it being projected by an object, or is it being cast by, do you have some magic casters that are just ritually casting this barrier somewhere? Like, what is... I've never seen a barrier like this before. It reminds me almost of the one that was over this continent.
There's a barrier to continent. Oh, you
Well,
mean those like big pieces of like glass stuff that I found lying around occasionally?
Yes. Vaguely,
interesting.
anyway. In
Well,
the sense of things can't get out of it.
Never really tried to research that bigger piece of barrier, as you say. But this one is, you know, it's coming from deeper underground, but I think I could manage.
Huh. Interesting. All right. Well, we'll take our leave for now. If there are any other pertinent questions, I will contact you. But for now, we need to get started on our end of the agreement.
Are you gonna actually be able to get out?
Well, I'm not leaving just yet.
Oh.
Yes, I
like
need
you were
to.
just getting out already.
No. I still have a bit more research to do here in order to just get the ball rolling, so to speak.
All right. Well, if you have trouble getting out, let me know. I'll see what I can do, if I can.
Right. All right, gents. Let's get going. And Vaughn's gonna start walking to where Joy would show him where the storerooms are.
Okay. So you guys head back upstairs, back towards where most of the actual jail cells are. Past that, up into the actual ground floor, turning some corners, and Joy leads you right across where you guys were sleeping. There's a door with a sign on it. It says confiscated items, and you guys walk in. Tuppo might recognize this place a little more as I think this is also where I don't know if you picked it up or you left it here. There was like this really massive fucking bow that Dinry picked up and looked at. I don't remember what happened to it. Might still be here if he didn't actually take it.
I don't think Dinry could hold it. So.
But yeah, there are a bunch of like weird weapons, some normal ones, some staves. What are you guys looking for?
Well, you know what I'm looking for. I'm looking for some tomes, scrolls, anything arcane.
Anything. Roll me a perception check.
You know what I meant.
roll me a perception check.
Would it not be
Tuppo
investigation
and
sorting through?
Maybe. Give me a second. Tuppo and Dooby, what are you guys doing?
Dooby's gonna close his eyes and start walking until he bumps into something.
Okay. Tuppo, what are you doing?
Tuppo looks around on the ground.
Couple bits of dirt.
15. You look around, and you know there are some what seems like grimoires, some scrolls of some kind. I do need to see if my list is actually gonna load or if it's just gonna shit on me and not load anything. So give me a second as I try to load it again, which it might just not. So we'll see. It's not doing the buggy shit as last time though, so maybe it will work. But in these books, is there anything specific you're looking for, or is it just stuff in general?
So obviously anything related to time magic he would be glancing for, but also he's gonna search for spells, see if there's anything potentially useful in there, like a good old glyph warding spell.
I mean, a lot of spells are useful, all right?
Yeah, but
depends on how you use it.
He knows what he wants.
For do not much. Oh, it loaded. It loaded.
Oh
Okay, it didn't load all the stuff. Wait, did it? Oh, wait, what? It just all disappeared. What the fuck?
Oh,
Why the fuck did it just do that? I'm gonna hope this loads the way I want it to. Doesn't crash. That is the hope. Did not work the way I wanted to. That? Nope. This the fuck? What's the not? It's not listed. Oh, what the fuck? Okay, I gotta look at this then. Please?
Yeah.
Work? It doesn't load. I have to like manually fucking look through it. Oh, what the fuck? It's not loading. Let's see. Dunamancy spells. Let's take a look. Do you find any Dunamancy spells? this. And then roll that. However, lovely. You do find a fairly low level Dunamancy spell, that from what you can tell at least, in a tome called Gift of Alacrity.
Wait, what's the other one called?
There's only one.
The-
Gift of Alacrity.
Oh, okay. Let's see.
Aside from that, you have while you're looking at that, you hear you hear like some items, some weapons fall, a bunch of clang. You look behind you. Dooby like walk into like a weapon rack.
Oh, that could have been.
Tuppo, what were
dangerous.
you doing? Were you like rolling around on the ground? Is that what you said?
Yeah. I mean, he is only 2 foot tall after
what
all.
magical objects collect to his back as he rolls around?
It's like a magnet.
Magnetizes them.
Unfortunately, nothing.
Oh.
So, Joy, where was the other confiscation?
And this is the only confiscation. I mean, there's a room next door, but that's like more weapon stuff. But that's just like extra more mundane stuff. But
Oh wait, wouldn't where was the warden's office at?
that's we walked past it a few
Over
times, but
that
I think it was
way.
still locked.
Or remembers.
You want to
Yeah,
check
so-
his room?
Yeah, let's go check. Presumably he's not still the warden, so
I mean, the warden
what I
was, you know,
yeah.
the guy
so
that had froze and, you know, up at the temple. If you remember, you weren't here. Tuppo remembers that, I think.
I heard stories.
But yes, you guys walk over to the office. It is locked.
Vaughn looks at Tuppo. Do you think you could open this up?
Did Tuppo follow? He's still rolling
Sure
around on the ground
thing.
behind them.
And Tuppo whacks the door with his sword.
Well,
It does not budge.
but I mean, it's locked. Then aren't you good at picking locks?
Oh, that's what you meant.
That was
Okay.
a good attempt, though. I think if you did it again, it probably would work.
What was it that you drank again?
Huh? Yikes.
And
My
still pretty good.
God.
It's still 15. But
Damn.
this lock is definitely tougher than a 15 though.
Quit drinking on the job. Let's see. What can I have anything that can help with this? Wait. What kind of lock is this? Is it purely a key lock, or is it one where it can be unlocked from the other side?
I mean, it might be able to be unlocked from the other side. There's no hole that you can see through. But
Oh,
it does seem like a key and knob. Seems like it. Seems like a more intricate lock for the main office.
okay. Let's see. All right, fuck it. Vaughn is going to use one of his features that lets him cast divination spell for free. He's going to cast clairvoyance on the other side of this door, see if it can be opened from the inside.
Okay. You look inside. You look around. It's decently dark. There's no light going around. And it does look like just like a switch you can hit on this side to unlock the door.
Fantastic. Vaughn is then going to cast Unseen Servant on the other side of the door.
Yeah, use your spells, man.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So
Even though I could have
cast
done
that.
this for free. Oops.
It's only 2 spell points. I'm not concerned.
That's a lot.
Not when you have 36 of them.
That's it.
Yep. All right.
Okay.
So yeah, we'll have him just unlock
Unlocks on the other side. Hear a click.
the door from the other side.
Door opens. You go inside. Seems still like
Oh, fantastic! Thank you very much.
a decent mess from the last time people were here. Never seemed like it was ever properly cleaned up.
Right.
Hasn't changed a bit.
So, from my understanding,
There are bookshelves in here.
Yes. So, from my understanding, this warden was probably a bit more than a little corrupt. From my understanding, as the stories I heard, would you agree in that, Tuppo?
That sounds right, I guess. Yeah.
Yes, and clearly, since this door is still locked and nothing in here has been cleaned up, we can assume that no one's really gone digging through this room since you were last here. And presuming he's as corrupt as he was, he almost certainly kept the best confiscated items in his room.
Yeah,
why don't we
unless
go
we stole it last time we were here.
Well, from my understanding, you were all in a bit of a hurry.
Yeah, I suppose.
So it wouldn't hurt to give a second look over, and not to not to diminish anything, but I do notice that all of the books remain untouched. So I'm assuming.
Well,
Some
yeah,
of the
they're
books
books.
were
Who cares
touched.
about books?
Remember last time someone flipping through some of the books, but they are mostly like put where they are.
Bunch of nerds.
All right, so yeah, Vaughn will start at the bookcase, searching for
More
anything
tomes.
else you can find. Yeah,
Okay, go ahead and roll me
any relevant information as well.
relevant to what?
What is likely happening underground?
Oh, okay. Yeah, roll me a investigation check.
Come on, fucking please be over 10. Finally! Oh my god!
26. A lot of these books are seemingly mundane books that are just put here for style. There are a few books that are
what a
seemingly seemingly for more important related stuff. There's like receipts and like who came in, who's been jailed, but it's a bit outdated. As some seemingly no one's been here for some time. You see like a decent layer of dust among most of the books and most of the room itself. Looking around for maybe stuff that's related to stuff happening on the ground. When you say underground, what exactly do you mean? The mines or whatnot?
Where we can assume the townspeople have been taken to. And with based on what Vaughn learned when he scried last time with the weird creature.
Oh, you want to go that deep?
and all
Okay,
the people, yeah.
The mining was for you'll probably find a book maybe still laying around here by what's the fucking Joy's
Rival.
ex mayor. What was the guy's name? Let's see. June. That's what's the guy's name. He was mining for some material that was seemingly really tough and strong. That he used for his overly absurd armor that gave him a shit ton of AC. Didn't really help at the end. But there's a bit of that in there. There was also there's only a few like maybe a half a page about the stuff that's happening deeper than that.
Yeah, because if I'm remembering right, there was like some other weird shit under there that wasn't investigated last time the party was here. Yeah.
In the notes that you read in the paragraph, there seems to be some kind of, at least the last time, the last notes that were here, there was some kind of mild like mind control-ish magic on the townspeople to mildly do its bidding. But then at some point, whatever you guys did, they broke free. That was just how most of them got out in the first place. But the minds, currently, they don't seem to be controlled by said creature, from what you guys can tell while you guys were down there when you guys were talking to Clank. But there's no mention of what happened to the creature, if it's still down there, if it's changed, I don't know.
Well, I mean, when we used the scrying spell, which was just yesterday,
there was something down there.
Yeah,
there was something down there.
sure.
The notes don't say that. The notes only know that, okay, something's down there and spooky as fuck. But aside from that, there's nothing.
Okay.
Dooby, what you doing?
Chilling.
Okay, there is a bench in here, like next to the door.
Okay. He's gonna sit down and do nothing.
Got
the
it.
usual.
Hell yeah. I don't know what to do, man.
Tuppo, what you doing?
Investigate.
I'm gonna be honest. Okay, fine. I will investigate. I don't
What
know
are
I'm
you
looking
investigating for? Just anything.
Exactly.
Hey,
You know
roll
what?
your investigation check.
Vaughn's looking for a
Okay.
book. I'm gonna look
All
for a
right.
book that
Well,
looks
here, would you
important.
like me to? Would you like me to give you tasks? Would that help?
Yes, please.
You gotta be a
Okay.
quest
I'm
quest,
not-
Vaughn. Come on.
I wasn't the leader of my gang when I was in
We
it,
yeah
so
no everyone fucking here knows that.
Usually
Everyone
I
knows
just
Fred was the
get
fucking leader.
How did you
Even
do it,
here, we
man?
somehow know that your dumbass was not.
What?
No, so Vaughn looks over at Dooby. He says, "Oh, why don't you look into this
Split up.
business
Yeah.
with the barrier? See if we can find a way to either undermine it, get rid of it completely, or at the very least pass through it of our own accord. Because it sounds like it's going to be much harder getting out than it was getting in."
Okay. Do you think there's gonna be like a book on it, or should I go walk around? Like, should we split
I
up or
don't
something?
think there's going to be a book. From the sounds of it, we have free run of the entire town. So if you'd like
Okay.
to go investigate it personally, you could, or if you want to snoop around the building, you can. It doesn't sound like we're not allowed to go anywhere.
All right, gang, let's split up.
Oh yeah, let's give Jadow some fucking three-way party split. Hey, Tuppo, why don't you
Woo!
poke around this building a bit more? You're a lot sneakier than I am. And that seems like it'd be a good idea right now. And while it doesn't seem like we've been strictly told any areas off limits, I have a feeling that if Clank found us, poking around for the source of the barrier or anything important, he might get a little upset. Are you equipped to handle that, do you think?
I'm not that stealthy. What if we measure the distance from 2 points or 3 points on the barrier and then try and figure out where the middle is? That's got to be where it's coming from.
Presumably it would be underneath, because it would be encompassing the whole town. So it would be underneath the middle of the town in general.
All right, anyone got a shovel?
Oh, we don't need a shovel. I could manipulate the earth. It's fine.
Okay, it sounds like he should do that.
Well, he's already going to. I mean, do you want to accompany him, and I'll stay here and continue?
All right, let's do that.
Nope. All right. Wonderful. Then let's just reconvene back in the room at the end of the day. Roque and Joy, they tend to get into trouble, so maybe just.
Yeah, fuck this guy.
Do you think you could write that down?
Well, I was more
I
talking
don't know
about
if I'll
Tuppo
remember.
and Dooby over here, but sure.
Were you going to send one of them with us?
I was going to send both of them, but now that I'm thinking about it, how about Joy? You know your town the best, so you can help guide them around. And then while you're out, isn't there some sort of magic shop in this town?
Yeah, I think I remember where it is.
Wonderful. Vaughn writes something on a note, and he says, if you could go over there and just look for this, that would be wonderful. It would really help me out. And then
Why does that say diapers?
Oh,
You
oh,
really
sorry.
need
That
this?
was sorry. That was the shopping list for Tuppo.
Oh,
Here,
Wait,
let me
what?
go ahead. Don't worry about it. It's just that after what you did to the
Tuppo
bed
doesn't
sheet,
wear
the
pants.
last, yes, that's kind of the problem.
so you'd rather just give him diapers instead of pants?
I mean, if
could
he's
see him
not
just
going to wear
shitting on the
pants,
floor.
yes,
the
it's
other
getting a
day.
little bit problematic.
Well, if you'd let me out when I needed to go.
You got two working legs and two working arms to open doors.
It's good. Well, I mean, he is kind of small though. He can't reach the handle half the time.
You can jump. Also,
Yeah,
he's
got
not.
little legs.
He's not toddler sized.
He's 2
He's pretty
feet.
small, man. Have you looked at him? That's pretty small.
He is 2 feet. That is pretty small, man.
God. Okay, but yeah, so I'll send you what was on the note, and you can decide whether the
Mhm.
shop has it or not. It'll be
Oh, Tope's lagging out again.
like two things on there. Hopefully, at least one of them will be in there. For the love of God, I hope at least one of them is in there. But I'll send that to you in a little bit.
Ooh, if we're going to a magic item shop, we can do some looting.
No,
I mean,
you're taking
borrowing.
you're taking the mayor
I
with you.
will be
Remember that.
watching you.
Yes.
Wait, the mayor's here?
Okay.
And then Roque, you can stay here and help
I'll
help me
clean up
sift
the
through some of these
place.
books.
I'll
Oh,
do my
sure,
the
that
good old
works.
mundane task that I
Oh yes,
Hey.
that's right.
was accustomed to do. I don't think
Did
this
we
fighting
ask
stuff is
any-
for me, man.
Did we ask any questions to the ex-mayor?
I mean, he'll be traveling with you, so you've got plenty of time. I mean, we already got a good few answers for the current situation. But
Right.
yeah, so we'll all just try to reconvene here by the end of the day. Hopefully, we'll have made some progress and we'll have something, a workable plan would be nice.
Yeah.
But worst case scenario, we have a few days to spend here and work on things.
Okay.
All right, so let's go ahead and get started.
All right.
All right.
So Taupe, Vaughn and Rogue are staying in the building. I know what
It's
the rest
like a
of the three
father
is.
sending his young kids out so he can have some peace and quiet.
Vaughn and Rogue, and then what's the three others? Tuppo,
Yeah.
Joy,
The extra.
Wow.
Dooby. Okay. So
I
we'll
know
start
I'm the
with
main
Tuppo,
character.
Joy, and Dooby. You guys are being led to where are you guys going first?
I guess the magic store. We're supposed to go to magic store, so why not there?
Okay.
Oh fuck! That means I have to go find the thing. Hang on.
Got him.
We'll wait while Vaughn takes a second to find the stuff he wants to give me.
Shouldn't take too much time. Okay. There you go. I sent it.
Okay. That. Okay. Cool. So you guys go around looking for a magic shop that Joy recognizes. Takes a while. The town is maybe a little smoky, but definitely unburnt. Strange what exactly was happening when you guys saw the town on fire. Moving about, you guys eventually do get to a magic shop. Looking inside, are you guys? Is Tuppo and Dooby looking for anything? I'm gonna have to roll for Joy to see if he gets.
Tuppo's looking around, see what's on the shelves.
This particular one seems to be a lot of scrolls. They're like tied up, like little parchments. Like little bow ties, make them look presentable. That's why I couldn't find them. Clicking the wrong spot. Lovely.
When Joy's looking for the items that Vaughn asked for, Tuppo's gonna try and sneak a couple scrolls into his bag.
Just any random scrolls, doesn't really matter.
Oh lord.
Whatever
Okay.
you can do without getting caught, you know?
All right, go ahead and roll me a sleight of hand check. His passive is
Yeah,
that.
I'll
Okay.
take that.
I'll say roll me. Do you want to roll until you fail, or are you gonna roll,
Roll
until
until
you?
I fail.
Yeah, like
I'll do that.
you want to do that. Okay. The
Alright.
DC is 17, and for every roll you'll get one
no.
scroll.
Jadow, I hope you know what you've done.
Ew, we barely got it.
Why the fuck can't my rolls look like this? What the fuck, man?
It's 4. Oh,
Oh,
there it is.
finally.
Okay, so you get.
Hang on, I'm gonna use a luck point.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my god. Jadow
Okay.
learning why I don't allow that.
Oh, yep.
Give
Luck
more.
point exactly.
Oh.
You see luck point exactly how it ends up being.
Yeah. Keep going. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That works. Yep.
That's 3.
Oh my god.
Okay, I'll
Ooh.
take it.
Okay.
I'll
so
save
that's
one.
Five
If I need it.
scrolls.
That's 5 scrolls. Got it. Okay, so just put in your inventory 5 random magic scrolls, and we'll figure out what they are when you use them, or have them identified, or would it not? But at some point, Joy's like, "Hey, what should stop that? I see that. Put that one back." So like, as
Okay.
you're trying to grab your 6th one, he catches you.
He didn't catch the other
Oh
one.
You
no,
catch
I
everyone
only
somehow.
have 5 spell scrolls.
Yeah.
We'll see what they are at some point.
Holy Jesus.
Joy looking for his thing. What did he roll? I gotta scroll back up.
Hang on. Could before he left, could some enhanced ability have been cast on him?
I think it's too late at this point.
Damn it.
It's a little
Got
too
him.
late at this point.
Fuck. I did
Uh,
actually mean to cast on all of you, but I forgot. Whoops.
Lovely.
I was gonna give you something so you could tell if your ring followed or not. It is what it is.
But yeah, Joy's gonna look around. And then he's gonna. Does he still have money?
He's the fucking mayor.
Yeah, okay. Joy's gonna leave some coins on like the countertop, but he does not find what you're looking for.
God damn it.
Yay.
Like, well, that sucks. I think it was a good spell too, but I don't know, maybe it was used. Anyways, where's your next
Magic
guys?
shop kept a huge spell scroll? What the fuck?
Yeah.
Wait. There's a 1 out of 5 chance that Tuppo has the scroll that I am looking for.
Yeah, that is true. That is true.
It's actually a 1 out of 5 chance. I don't know
Yes,
about that.
shut the fuck up. Yes, shut up. Shut
Yeah,
up. It is. Yes.
totally.
I don't know. I think Tuppo just pulled them all out of the bargain bin, and they're all just grease.
Hell yeah.
They are lower to the ground after all, unless you climb something.
That's where the good stuff is.
No, that'd be a little too obvious.
There we go. Where are you guys going next? Tuppo? Dooby?
I guess we should go to look at the barrier.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys
That
head
seems the obvious
off
thing
to
to
go
look
look at the
at.
barrier, see if you guys can get out. Tuppo, not Tuppo, Vaughn and Roque. What are you guys doing inside this office?
So, Vaughn's gonna give just one more cursory glance, this time over to the desk, see if anything important was missed. Any keys, anything that might be useful while they're in this place, whether it's keys, information, items, it doesn't really matter. Just anything useful, see if it's there. If not, he's going to just start moving on and start exploring the premises.
Okay, roll me a d20.
Oh boy.
I think you guys kind of did something like that last time.
14.
14. You do see the table is seemingly a bit messy as well. Seemed like there is a book here that seemed like it had a few pages ripped out by who knows what. The rest of the pages, however, don't seem like much from what you can tell. Words. There are some pages of what seems to be like outlines and maybe some kind of prototype of armor.
Presumably the armor from the guy they fought.
Maybe.
All right.
But no keys here, no other.
Nothing great.
Yeah.
All right.
On the
Alright, I mean,
candle, quill.
Yeah, I mean he'll pocket that just in case
The book?
it becomes important. Yeah,
Okay, yeah.
but yeah.
Put that in your inventory. Mark down what is somewhat in there, and then if we have to come back to it, I'll know.
Okay. After that, Vaughn is going to start. I think he'll start heading up first to see what more of the upper rooms look like. Start exploring a bit.
Is that there is no up?
There's no up or what?
There is no up.
There
It's just a
is
massive piece of
no
rock
up.
on the first floor. And they all go down.
So only because we're on the top levels. What
You
I'm
are
hearing.
on the top. I mean, you can, I guess, like, try to go outside and climb up to the top of the rock.
Okay.
But it's like a
I'm-
massive boulder. Think of like Patrick's home, but bigger and more.
I could have sworn
rugged.
that when
Not a boulder.
yeah,
It's
I could have
the
sworn when
Rock.
Vaughn sent his drone to like check things out before they went into the sewers. He sent it up top, and you said there were people up there. And I definitely fucking remember you saying, "Look through the window," and we saw the guy playing piano.
That's on the first floor, yeah.
The fuck? Vaughn looks for the piano room.
Okay. Someone is playing the piano.
Is it
It's-
good playing?
It's decent if you have background music on. I have janky piano
Okay.
music playing. But yeah, someone is playing music.
All right, Vaughn will
Definitely much better than the night prior.
Vaughn will give a rat-a-tat-tat and walk on in.
There do seem to be some other fish people in here, keeping watch on this one guy playing music, enjoying themselves.
Because of the music, or because they're watching him?
I mean, they're looking at him.
Do they?
Are-
Can Vaughn make an insight check to see if these fish people actually like music, or they just like the fact that they're making him play music?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead and roll me an insight check.
Well, fuck me, how many 4s have I rolled this session? Jesus!
Not enough.
It's hard to tell. They do seem a little. It's hard to tell
Vaughn-
expression from these fish faces.
Oh, Jerry. Oh, not in here. Vaughn walks out of the room. Okay,
You
great.
turn your back and you don't see this weird smile on this one fish's face as you leave.
Good. So the disgusted sounds of Vaughn and Roque walk away from that door. Vaughn will peek back in just to see, like, it's a human playing the piano, right?
Yes.
Okay, what does the human... I can't quite remember if we figured out... Are they just being forced to do stuff under threat of punishment, or are they being controlled in some way?
It seems like under threat.
Okay.
Like they are like chained still and like rags and stuff. Or at least what seemed like rags from what used to be their normal clothing.
Okay. I mean, presumably they're getting them from somewhere that's different than where all the rest of the townspeople went. Because I'd imagine they wouldn't go to where they're keeping all the townspeople just to get, oh, there's the guy who plays the piano. They'd probably keep the staff, in quotation marks, the indentured servants, slaves. I guess it's fair to say they're probably slaves at this point.
I'm sure they're being well compensated for their time.
What the sounds that Jerry makes at night is not compensation. Yeah, I don't think that.
I don't even know how you make that noise. I don't want to know.
So yeah, Vaughn is going to look around for like an upper, like he's going to start going down, but he's going to keep an eye out, like where are, the people that they have actually working here, where are they being held?
So you go go past some doors, you go past a kitchen. There seems to be some fishes in there. Seemingly no humans in there. You go past the cell, like the actual jail area of the, I want to say basement 1 area. Looking around here, it's very dark. But there's a few people in the cells locked in, not able to do much. Going down further, there's the constant swings of pickaxes on rocks, mining at who knows what, rocks, crystals, minerals of some kind.
Okay.
Quite a few of them are here. But the number of people that are in the mine itself, definitely it's not the entire town. Wherever the rest of the people are unknown.
All right. Shit.
Maybe exploring the mines. There is like some like water. As like there's like some basic bridges built to get over it to the other side of it. It's like 5, 10, 15 feet across on some parts. They're not big. It's like a little pool of water here and there. There's definitely there is proper lighting down here too. There's like actual like lanterns to light for the lowly
We
humans
fucked
to
up
see.
to make them mine in the dark. Jesus, that's just inefficient at that point. Okay. Vaughn is going to find. Let's see. How many guards are near the actual cells?
So there's a decent number. There's like 12 spread around.
Okay. Okay, I think I know what I'm gonna do. Okay, Vaughn's gonna walk up to one of the cells, and presumably there's like a fish person kind of nearby.
They're watching.
Yeah. Did we establish they speak common, right?
Some of them do, yeah.
Vaughn points to the nearest one. You, sir, do you speak common?
The fish nods.
Could you tell me the name of that one? And Vaughn points at a random prisoner.
No.
Oh, you won't tell me, or no because you don't know their name?
No.
Right, you that I'm pointing at with my cane. What's your name?
No.
Your name? Jadow, I fucking hate you.
Are you pointing into a cell or pointing at the fish? I should clarify.
No,
that first.
I'm pointing at a prisoner.
Oh, they're gagged.
Okay.
They're gagged and chained.
Fuck me, hang on. Oh, well, hang on. I may not need their name.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I know what I'm gonna do. Vaughn is going to what? Just give me what one of the prisoners looks like.
They're mostly human, from what we can tell. The one
Yeah.
you're at right now seems a bit older. Decently thin. Seem like haven't been fed very well, but are still being fed in one way or the other. Their clothes seems to be in slightly better condition. For what reason you're not sure.
Right. Would you say now that I've seen him, I am familiar with him?
Filming in what way? Like what spell are you trying to cast for this? Let's get that across.
Sending? Would that work?
Oh, you want to? Yeah, that's fine.
I'm not going to do it right in front of him. That's
that's
why I'm trying to look at it. That's why I was trying to get a name specifically. Yeah, that's
we might have to roll
familiar.
for that, but yeah, we'll see. If you want to try it later, maybe we'll see what the roll goes.
Oh well, here. Do we want to just? Because Vaughn is literally going to go around the corner where there are no guards.
Yeah.
Yeah, because all he has to do is think, and there is a vocal somatic component. But if he's around the corner, then it shouldn't matter if he just makes a noise and gestures.
I will say, sure. In this close proximity, sure.
Yeah, so he'll go around the corner. All right, let me. Go continue with them. I'm gonna word this out.
Okay. You can figure out your 25 words.
Yeah, get the most bang for my buck with these 25 words.
All right. So Dooby and Tuppo and Joy, you guys make your way to the outside of town towards this barrier. Seem like there seems to be some fish kind of on patrol. Some of them seem to be following, just kind of like looking at you. Not sure what to do. But you guys are at the barrier. What are you guys trying to do? What are you guys going to do?
Tuppo pokes it.
It seems hard.
And I never mind.
Okay.
Trying to figure out. I don't think any of this will do anything.
Tuppo is going to activate his cloak and try to walk through it.
Your cloak works fine, and you pass right through it.
Oh.
Clank is full of shit.
Tuppo leaves.
All right, roll a new character.
Nah, I'm the main character.
All right, Dooby, you watch Tuppo just like wrap himself in his cloak and just walk through his barrier and just begin walking off.
Are you guys coming?
He like puts the finger up and then just okay. He's gone.
I like how they're not doing the assignment.
Tuppo learned something important.
And then fucked off with the information.
No, he's still there.
He's gone. He's just leaving. See ya. Dooby, what are you trying to do?
I don't want to cast divination.
You want to or you don't want to?
I do, but I don't know what I'd get from it. Probably a
Read
whole
a
lot
spell.
of nada. Well, yeah, it says fucking offering to a god, yada yada. Ask a single
Question
question
concerning a
concerning
goal,
specific
event, or
goal,
activity.
event or activity to occur
Yeah.
within 7 days. But I'm not
Hey,
sure.
that's one of mine.
What that would
Tuppo
be.
walks back through before the
Thing
thing
ends.
expires.
Okay. All right.
Can I instead try just take my scimitar and just kind of run it across the thing? Does it do anything, or is it
You
literally just a
don't even
solid
leave a
dome?
scratch.
Did it have like any cool looking effect, or is it just a literally just a dome?
It seemingly like there was some kind of resistance to it, but like on a first touch, it feels like glass. Like not like completely clear. There's like a bit of opaqueness to it. But it seems to be completely resistant to whatever you're trying to do to it right now.
Okay.
What else are you trying?
Well, I don't think anything else I try is gonna do anything.
Mm-hmm.
I already tried manipulating Earth last time. It goes through the fucking ground. All right, I guess we'll go figure out where he said the center of town, right? So we should probably head there and try to find wherever this thing is
All right.
that's creating it.
Let me see if Joy has anything to try. I think he does though, but I would check. real quick.
Fireball!
I don't think he has anything in his kit that will actually help. He does not. Okay.
Unfortunate.
So you guys go to the center of town, whatever the hell where you think that would be.
Well, I'm assuming Joy would know where that is.
I mean, there's like the center of town, like figuratively speaking, which is like the fountain area, and there's the actual center of town of where this bubble is happening.
Well,
We
yeah,
are on
wherever
the coast,
bubble-
so like the center of town kind of like moves, technically speaking, but I don't know what we're trying to find.
I guess where the center of the bubble would be.
This bubble, how are you going to try
Yeah.
finding the center of the bubble?
If we look
Oh,
out towards the
man.
coast, it would be easier because there's less objects in the way, so you could like look and see one direction and then the other direction and kind of
Yeah.
estimate.
Yeah.
And
So-
then start digging.
We-
Okay. Go ahead and roll me. Both of you roll me an intelligence check.
Okie dokie.
We're good at those, right?
Either
Oh,
that,
absolutely.
either that or
Fantastic, Adam.
nature.
Wow.
Oh, you
wait.
have a one there.
Okay. Well, hold on. You said nature afterwards.
I mean, that's a +4 to the bonus, which is not
well,
gonna
hold
help
on.
you.
I'm using lucky. I'm gonna use
Okay.
a lucky point.
Okay.
Fuck this shit, man. We're doing this shit again.
My God. Deserve.
You know what?
Lovely,
we take what
lovely.
we get. We take what we get.
Lovely, lovely. Got it.
I
I like how my nature is 10 and yours is 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, what a
Druid.
druid, huh?
Hey, man. Fuck you. Where do you even get yours from? Why do you have a 2 and an 8?
What do you like to know?
Proficiency bonus plus whatever else. I don't know.
What's something? Who fucking knows?
You have expertise in nature.
Oh, yeah.
Why do you have expertise in nature?
Why do you not?
I don't give a.
Are you like
so-
an inner city druid?
Yes, actually.
You've heard of trees before.
Yeah.
Tuppo, on a 17, it takes a long ass time because Dooby's not helping much. Like, his calculation and your calculation just don't match up. At some point, you guys find roughly within a margin of like 30 feet of the center of the
Oh,
bubble.
that worked.
Maybe a little bigger, give or take, to be like basically plopped down on top of a building of this bubble. The center of the bubble is on a building. Seems
On top of the
residential.
building.
I mean, it's center something on the ground, but like the center on this plane that you're on the ground floor is you would need to go inside a building to get to the center.
All right. Well, Mr. Joy or ex-mayor, whatever, you wouldn't have to know what this building is.
It's someone's house.
Okay. And I'm, as the ex-mayor, we could go in, right?
What are you guys doing again?
We're looking for the source of the bubble.
I'm
Yeah, I
assuming
mean, you've been
that's.
standing next to us while we're trying to triangulate this.
I
Yeah,
mean,
what
it
did
didn't
you
really
do the
help
whole
because
time?
like you guys just are walking around and I'm not sure. And
Yeah, we're calculating. Very,
well,
very
I
smart
mean,
Did someone hit you on the head or something last
No,
night?
he's role playing Darth.
stuff.
kind of happened.
Sounds like he's role playing Phoenix.
Damn.
Oh, you know,
Um,
as long as you don't disturb anything in like that's personal effects in the building, I think
Okay,
it'll be. I think
So
I think I'll be able to
I think
manage once they
you
come
should
back.
stay out here, just in case, and we'll
Just in
go
case
in
of
and try to
what?
find the source. Well, you never know. Maybe some
In case you
assassin
want to
wants
steal
attack.
something inside the building, yeah.
I
How is that if I'm letting that
solemnly
happen?
swear on the trees that I know, I would never steal from this
Specifically,
house.
that one tree outside of the bubble.
Actually, no, Bumpy Tree. Bumpy Tree can vouch for me.
Yeah, I don't know if I think I would trust Bumpy Tree over you, but Bumpy Tree
Yeah.
I think is a little further off, and I think
I
we're gonna.
mean, I
I'm
could
gonna keep
locate. I
watch.
could locate Bumpy Tree right now if you want.
Oh, you guys are just sure.
Okay. If I tell you where Bumpy Tree is, you gonna go have a talk with him?
No,
Oh, well then, what's the point?
you
Alright,
tell
just
me.
keep
I'm
watch.
watching.
Don't
I'm
worry
gonna
about it.
keep
You
watch over you
We'll
guys.
go,
Yeah, I will.
Over us.
Yeah.
All right. No point in that. But hey, you want a doobie snack, by the way?
No,
I got a
I'm
couple
good.
extra.
No.
Okay, you sure?
Trying to fucking throw off the babysitter.
I'm sure.
Okay. Well, we're just gonna go in now then, if that's okay.
Again, try not to disturb too much.
No, of course not. Of course not. And I guess we'll
Okay,
go
so
in.
you guys go in.
Yeah.
Where are you guys
What
going?
is-
There's just a few
What is the
rooms.
floor? What is the floor made out of?
Wood.
Okay. uh,
Yeah.
can I assume there's some dirt or something underneath this wood?
You don't see any. But I mean, it's probably.
Okay, hold on. Okay. I actually need to go get an acorn real quick.
Why do you need an acorn?
Oh
about it.
no,
Let me
I
go
think
get
I
the
know why.
Like, I don't know if you're gonna find an acorn around, but I guess you could try looking for it. We keep the town. Well,
Yeah.
we used to keep the town pretty clean, but I'm not sure if there's an acorn you
Well,
can.
I'm sure there's an acorn under a tree somewhere.
Not the trees that we normally keep in town.
Well,
You don't have any oak trees around here?
because this has been happening for how many days now? I'm sure the upkeep hasn't been with all these fish people around. It's probably not been the best.
Go
what do I-
for
what do I-
it. I
okay,
guess.
What do I,
You're
what
gonna
do I
walk
need to
around looking
do?
for
An acorn.
roll
Yes.
me perception at disadvantage.
What the fuck? Fuck you! Disadvantage. Both nat 20s, bitch. Ready?
Would be amazing.
Okay, well.
18,
that's
so not
fine.
bad. Looking around, there are no oak trees here. There's no trees here. They're mostly like cherry blossom trees. Looking more
there-
pretty than for, I don't know, actual acorns.
What is the seed of a cherry blossom tree? Is there one of them?
I don't know what they are, but let's see. I mean, yeah, there'd be plenty of those for sure.
Okay, I'll just take one of them then. That's
Okay,
fine.
cool. There you go.
All right, I'm gonna go into the back into the house. Look for
See,
a
Joy. Well, Tuppo, what are you doing? Well, he's out too. He's looking for that. You're in some person's house, lit by a torch in Joy's hand. He's kind of like looking at you. It's like, okay, what's next?
Did it seem like it was coming from above, up or down from here? Or do we have no idea?
I'm assuming down.
You're assuming down.
Yeah, I am
or is
assuming
Joy
down.
assuming down?
Joy is assuming down.
Okay. Tuppo looks for a trapdoor.
Okay, roll me a perception check. Looking around, you don't really find any trapdoors. There are, a few beds here and there. No rugs. Place seems decently clean, but there is like a decent layer of dust going around.
Tuppo's just gonna start pulling up one of the floorboards.
Okay. Roll me a athletics check. And I guess Joy will help you, so roll at
Slaps him in the
advantage.
face. He's helping us tear this fucking person's house open. Interesting.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's helping, but
I
I'll
wouldn't
take
say
it.
tearing it apart, but like
Just
somewhat
lifting a board up.
neatly. Yeah, seems
He's
alright.
He's
with it.
actually taking the screw or the nails out.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
were
keeping
just
neat.
replacing a squeaky floorboard. That's it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Looks
Yeah. So you take out a floorboard. There's like some more layers underneath. I'm assuming you're just gonna like try taking it apart, get like a hole going.
Yeah.
Okay. Dooby, at some point you come back with maybe a foot hole going down. Not really dug out, but it's just like the structure of the building itself.
Right. Is there dirt down there?
Yeah, some dirt, yeah.
Okay, can I plant this
You want to plant the tree?
the tree?
Sure. Yeah.
I'm gonna tell everyone to stand back.
It's like,
Little
what are you gonna do? Why?
Oh, nothing. Don't worry about it. And then
Yeah.
as he's doing it, we're gonna go ahead and
Yeah.
bada bam. We're gonna do consume spell points. Third level. Yep. Cast.
I knew it. I fucking
Hey,
knew
bro.
it. Yeah.
Okay. What does this do?
Oh, I casted it on the frog.
Oh, nice. All normal plants in 100-foot radius become thick and overgrown. It is
Yeah.
a very difficult terrain. Fucking 1 foot for every 4.
fine.
You can exclude one or more. Are excluding any areas in this 100-foot radius?
Anything outside of the house.
Okay,
like,
so you're just gonna
basically
keep it
the radius
contained
of
in
the
here. You
house.
got it.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, then,
Just everything starts overgrowing. We're trapped inside.
I concluded the thing. Okay, yeah. So the cherry seed begins to blossom into a small, smaller tree at this point. Doesn't go full grown, but it is, definitely more,
How tall is it? Taller than Tuppo?
maybe Tuppo sized.
Okay.
Cast it again.
Cool.
If you cast a spell over 8 hours, you enrich all land.
That's interesting, but not what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
Actually, would this be enough? Probably not. I might cast it one more time. Actually,
Okay.
the same spot. Casting it one more. I just needed to grow a little bit more.
Okay. So the tree grows into
Bam.
a small. How do you roll negative? I don't know what that means. The tree
I don't know.
grows to like a decently small tree, maybe like 10-ish feet. It kind of does like poke through the first floor, kind of like bends in weird places, kind of trying to find its cracks to the second floor. Joy's like,
fine.
"Hey, what? Oh my!
Don't worry about it.
Why?
It's all going to
What's the point of that? I thought you were trying to dig a hole, not make a mess.
No. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. And then I'm gonna.
I am most definitely
Having a tree
worried.
in your house would be pretty cool.
It's
actually.
Yeah,
cool,
honestly,
but it,
Have you ever done interior decorating? Didn't think so. All right.
Is Dooby done interior decorating?
We don't talk about that. Anyway,
okay. What are you doing next?
I'm gonna
Oh,
okay, I don't know, speak with plants and I'm gonna talk to the tree.
Okay.
And I just
Oh my
grew.
god. Is that your plan all of this time?
I don't know what to do, man. I'm just fucking making.
So
up.
wait, this is fucking true. It would be a brand new being. It's like talking to a baby.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Yeah,
We'll
but it
take a
grew
pause
up
on
very
yours.
Yeah.
We're gonna skip over to
I
Vaughn
boomed in
and
past
Roque.
puberty, man. I boomed in past puberty.
We're gonna go to-
So
We're
it has
gonna-
the horrifying memories of suddenly being born, and all of its memories is just you fucking idiots standing around it, looking at it like, look at the tree. Oh, you're in the house.
Wow.
Vaughn and Roque, what are you guys doing? Where we should
No,
leave
I'm-
off of you guys?
I suddenly feel concerned about having sent them off, remembering what happened last time they went off by themselves. Fuck me. All right. I guess Vaughn. So he's gonna use the message spell on that prisoner.
Okay.
So I wrote out the 25
Okay,
words.
what are you gonna say?
So, remain calm, am a friend, answer as best as you can, if you can. Where are the other townsfolk? Are they alive? What is their task, or what's their task specifically?
Can you respond? I don't know how that works.
Yes, you can.
Okay. I don't know. I was here from the beginning.
Wait, then you should know even more.
They left me in here
Wait, this guy was already in the.
for so long.
Right, I guess I shouldn't have picked the
can't
oldest one. I
see.
guess that one is on me.
The screams.
I just
All the screams. But yeah, he doesn't know much. Being really old, or on the older side, they basically didn't make him do much. But what does know is they were taken, they were split, like they were taken to like town square. Just quick rundown. They were taken to like a town square to be split into who can work and can't work, and then split off from there. But the amount of people that can work seems to be split off again, because you definitely didn't see that many people in the mines. But he didn't know anything else aside from that.
fuck. Okay, I guess done to here for now. Where was that door that went down into the fucking spooky area.
The mines,
That,
or
yeah.
you want to go spooky, like the lake area? You guys,
just the door. I'm not going
you
in.
guys didn't see or find that.
Last time that I remember when we went through here, like last time the party was here, there was a door, and you're like that door descends down. You could tell there's like some weird, spooky vibes coming from it. And we
Was
were already
there?
at
Hold on, let me
pretty
see my
low on.
map. I might have skipped past it on the map. I'm blind. Maybe then. Yeah, no, maybe.
Yeah, 'cause
that
it's like a door and a big
that's
descending
that's
staircase.
downstairs, like past the mines, basically. Because you're
Okay.
currently in prison area.
All right, so Vaughn is gonna head over in that direction then,
Okay.
and presumably operating off of, they told him when, whenever they were talking about this place, big spooky door. So he's gonna go find the big spooky door.
Yeah. Easy. You have to walk around a little more, but you do
That's
find like a few guard fish, just standing by the door.
Vaughn looked at them and said, "Do either of you gentlemen speak common?"
You're not allowed here.
Oh, you're a lot more eloquent than the last one I spoke to. But what's beyond this door if I'm not allowed in? I thought I wasn't.
I can't
any
say.
restriction.
I was told not to say.
Oh, wait, do you know what's in there?
I was told not to say.
Hang on. Can this be? Oh shit. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
This is fucking stupid.
Yeah,
There's
what are you gonna do?
there's a chance this may go tits up, but fuck it. I need to move things along a little bit here. Nothing's going as planned as of yet. So Vaughn is going to act like he's just looking around this room a little bit, and he's going to use this as a cover to use minor illusion to make it sound like out in the hall there is a fish guard yelling for assistance. To try and get one of them, preferably, if not both, to go look out there.
Okay. Let me roll here.
Volume can range from a whisper to a scream. It would definitely be a scream. It could be someone else's voice.
Okay. One of them, the other one that wasn't talking to you, seems a bit shocked, but he does run off to go check it out.
Vaughn walks up to the one who stays.
Sir, I need you to back up.
Oh no! I'm terribly sorry. I just what was all of that about? Do you know what that was?
I sure as hell don't, and I sure as hell don't care. I need you to back up. He begins pointing his spear at you.
Okay, all right. And Vaughn puts his hands up, as a gesture of okay, I'm backing up. But as he does it, he clicks a little button on the side of his cane
To shoot his
and
gun.
it sprays.
Yep.
It sprays a substance at the fish person, and this is going to be how Vaughn casts suggestion.
Oh, all right.
So we're gonna need a saving throw from this guy.
What's the throw?
Wisdom.
Wisdom. Go see fish stats.
Needs to be a 17.
Oh, lovely. Roll wisdom.
You suggest that he goes and have sex with his fellow guard.
Jerry.
Yep.
All right, what
No.
are you suggesting? You feel the magic connect, or whatever drug you put
Yo,
in
you
this
have a
thing.
connection,
I don't
bro.
know what it is.
Vaughn says, I need you to be completely truthful and honest with me.
I
And
have
completely
been.
forthcoming. Well, you didn't tell me what is beyond there. What is beyond there? You
I don't
need to be
know,
truthful.
man. They just told me I shouldn't let anyone across. Anyone through. Door's locked either way. I don't even have the key.
Oh, the door is locked? How often do you change guard rotations?
Once every few hours.
Okay. And is there always two of you at this door? Is that a constant thing?
Usually.
Very well. And let's see what. Fuck yes, the wording of the spell is great because I can now just ask him whatever the fuck I want. Hang on. Let's see. What else do I want to know? Do all of you hate Jerry?
Jerry's a nice guy. It's a bit weird though.
Bit weird. That's an interesting. Okay. Let's see. How long have you been in this town?
Me personally,
Yes.
a few days.
Oh, where did you come from?
Hey, where does it look I come from? From the ocean.
Well, presumably there's some place in the ocean. Are you like a nomadic people? I don't know much about your people. You see, I'm putting together some research. It'd be interesting to have a first-hand account. Your name could be well known throughout the land. What is your name?
Oh,
I'll
my name?
cite you in the book. Yes, I'll cite you. You'll be famous.
Oh man. Well, what do you want first? My name, or do you want me where I come from first?
Yeah, let's start with name.
My name? Oh man. My name is Salmon. It's given to me by my great grandfather, who was I'm pretty sure his name was also Salmon.
Salmon. Okay, wonderful Salmon, and yeah. So, where are you from originally?
Oh, we travel around, but been traveling for a while actually. Ah.
Do you
A
know
few
how?
thousand miles. I don't really remember.
Oh, so you are more of a nomadic people. You don't have an undersea home to speak of.
I mean, we kind of just sleep wherever. I mean, ocean's our home.
Right,
Except
right.
I've kind of been stuck here. I don't know what I'm really meant to do other than take orders, do them.
Right.
Be a little
how
dry,
did you?
but we have like a nice pool of water around that we can hop in.
I look around the corner. There's a kiddie pool full of water. Quaint. Yes. So more of a nomadic people. Interesting. And then, how do you come under service of Clank?
I mean, our leader made a deal with him. That's all I know. At this point, you hear the other fish turn the corner again. It's like, hey, why are you talking to him? You just said not to. What's going on here?
Well, I'm just. Would you like to participate in the study
I need
as well?
you to back up away from the door, please.
Vaughn looks at the one he cast suggestion on. He looks at Salmon and he says, "How do you feel about this? Your fellow guard?"
I mean, he speaks the truth. You really shouldn't be talking to you, but
Well, on a personal level,
he's all right.
he fucked my wife. Okay. He's all right. Oh, well, that's good. I'm glad you two have a good working relationship. Vaughn does take a few steps back, but he's still talking.
Yeah.
Assuming they let him just continue to talk, he's going to try and get as much out of this as he fucking can.
Yeah.
So he's gonna say it. And what is your fellow guard's name?
Like, hey, why are you still? No, don't tell him that. And you watched Salmon as he's about to say something, but the other fish just covers his mouth and kind of hits him on the head.
Whoa, that seems.
So you need to leave. I don't know what you're doing here. You cannot be here.
I told you I am researching.
We just told you can't be
Clank.
here. I don't know why you're still here.
I'm researching on behalf of Clank. I am a guest here.
I was told no such thing.
interesting. Well, hang on. We can. Wait, do I have something for this? Be fucking funny. I'm not gonna use that many spell points. I had like a really contrived, stupid thing I was gonna do. No, that would be fucking dumb to do right now. It also might get me in trouble. So Yvonne says, "Very well. If you're gonna be this rude about it, then I will. Surely, I will go. And very sorry for bothering you, gentlemen. Glad to see some friendly faces. I understand you're just doing your job, and I hope you fellows have a pleasant day." And
Is it
Vaughn will
daytime?
start.
You walk off.
Yes, it is daytime. So as Vaughn's walking, he's like, How do they know when their shift's over if they don't if they don't keep track of time? Wait a minute."
Strange. We'll
All
head
right.
back over to Tuppo, Joy, and Dooby. What you guys doing now? You guys you're speaking with Plant on this freshly new cherry blossom. What's the first words you are speaking to this newborn tree that has lived
say,
like
hello.
3 years, give or take, in the span of a few seconds?
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna say hello.
It's just screaming. It's just screaming.
All right, calm down. Listen to my voice. Everything's okay, pal. Maybe after this I can give you a doobie snack somehow. We'll figure it out. Is it still screaming?
It like calms down after a little, but yes.
Okay.
It's like,
all right, man. Yeah, I know a lot happened in a
who
very
am I?
short amount of time. Hey, you're
What
a tree.
am I?
You're living a good life. You're cool guy, all right? Are you good now? You stop screaming?
I think.
Okay. Can I have you you're breathing pretty heavy there, bud.
The tree actually starts breathing.
This is new to me, man.
Yeah, nah, man. You'll get used to it. It's day number 1. It happens to all of them.
Dooby, are you actually talking to this tree, or are you just fucking with us?
Oh no, I'm talking to the tree right now. Just give me a second. Hold on. I gotta. Hey man,
It's not
cool tree guy.
moving. You're talking back. It's just kind of sitting there. It's a tree.
Yeah, Dooby, for you, this
what?
tree has been like very animated in your eyes.
Yeah. You know what? Just take one of these and go sit in the corner, and it'll toss Tuppo a doobie snack.
Okay.
Anyway,
Tuppo eats it.
back to
Joy's
the tree.
gonna follow Tuppo. It's like, I think he's all right.
Man, fucking crazy.
He's not all right, but I don't think he's ever been all right.
Anyway, tree.
We'll have to fix this
can I
place at
have
some
you
point.
try to feel through your roots or something for like maybe a tunnel
Feel?
under here or
Oh
some
god,
type
I
of-
can
yeah.
feel.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. So your roots, I'm sure they've spread out quite far now, since you're a growing boy, or I guess just tree. Yeah, I need you to
kind of
feel,
skip the boy
Do you have
stage.
anything? Yeah, you're a man now. You gotta man up. But no, yeah, feel through your roots. Do you feel any like secret tunnels? Any like some type of stone structure? Anything down there?
Let me see how long
yeah.
like I don't know 2-3-year-old tree roots are.
Okay, well,
3
3-year-old
times
aren't
the
gonna be
distance from its
10.
trunk to its branch tips. So maybe 30
my.
feet.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, that's
30
pretty.
feet.
That's pretty chunky. No,
Yeah,
it
it's
does not
pretty
though.
decent. You don't feel nothing?
I feel there's like a
feel
nice little pool of
anything?
water here. This is nice.
Water. Okay. Well, hey, that'll keep you hydrated. Okay. Is there anything else or just water?
I mean, there might be. The next building seems to have a basement of some kind.
The building in which direction? I'll just point my finger. You tell me when to stop, and I'll go in a circle until he tells him to stop.
Does he have how what's the vision on this tree? We gave him vision last time, but you know it was like
I'd imagine
outside.
it would
This
be
is
able
dark
to
as fucking
see
here, but
me.
go ahead and roll D2.
D2. I
Okay.
got a 2.
You point to one of the directions, like that way. I think.
Okay. What direction is that from where we entered?
It's like the building to the left, like
To the
facing the
left,
building, the
okay.
building to the left.
Okay. I mean, there's only really, I guess, 2 other options if there's like a building on the backside. But we'll go and check. Hey man, we'll be back.
Hey, can you
All right.
like get rid of whatever you did to me? I really don't want to think. This is weird.
Hey man, don't worry, it'll wear off in
It'll wear off.
Yeah, like think of it like going to sleep, you know? Like eventually it'll just
Your consciousness.
What
Did you
is
tell the tree
sleep?
how it can't photosynthesize in here because it's completely dark?
Tuppo, shut up! Shut up, Tuppo!
You can't hear. Only Dooby can
Anyway.
talk to him.
Yeah, Tuppo's talking to Dooby.
Yeah, man. You know, you got just take in what you can while you're at it. And you know, we'll come back. All right. I'm
Oh,
sure
you'll be
everything will fine.
back.
Yeah, we'll be back for you, bud.
Roll deception.
Yes,
We're just
please.
locking a tree in a prison and starving it to death.
It has some water.
It's got water.
Some
water. We give him water, but we don't give him food.
Nope.
In a place that no tree was ever meant to grow. Oh, there's some water.
Some water.
But are you guys just
Anyway.
leaving?
Yeah, I'm gonna go back, get them from the corner and tell them, all right, guys, we're actually a house over. Our calculations must have been off.
Joy just looks at you. It's like, where do you get this information?
I was just talking to the tree, like
You were
guys know
talking to
this.
yourself.
No. I was talking to the tree, and the tree told me the house over has some sort of basement, and this must have been the wrong one. So we should just go over to the house to the left, and
You want to like clean up the place first?
yeah,
the mess
we
you've
probably
made?
should do that. We should probably do that. The tree was asking when it would wear off, so it wouldn't have to think anymore. He was
You're
just
killing the
screaming.
tree already?
No. He's got a pool of water underneath the house that he could suck that up for maybe a week. I'm sure it'll be fine. He'll figure it out.
Aren't you supposed to be like attuned to nature? Like, they're not gonna live very long in a building.
No, he'll go up through the roof and eventually he'll get sunlight. I'm sure that's how
You
that
want to
works.
like plant growth him some more so he can actually reach the sun?
I thought you were against
I
Or we
am.
could smash the
destroying
house.
Yeah, we could just make a hole in the house so he gets like imagine like a nice sunroof, you know? And so that way he gets the sunlight and it also brightens up because it is, kind of dark. But I'm sure.
That's why we have,
Yeah,
lanterns and torches and sconces.
yeah, but lanterns aren't gonna do anything for the tree, you know?
Why'd you could have planted this outside, you know?
He couldn't have given me the same information that he gave me in here.
Again, you were talking to yourself and not the tree. I don't know.
I was okay. Well, when I'm right and you're wrong, you'll feel stupid, and I will be right because the tree told me. Okay.
Sure.
All right, let's go then.
Wait, hold on. Give it about a couple more minutes. I think he's still contemplating, or he's still thinking. You guys want a snack? I'm sure they got food in this house somewhere. I could probably make us
Hey,
some food.
why are you trying to steal the house's food, man? I'm sure they'll be back. Like, in the next
They're
few
not-
days.
It's probably starting to mold.
Yeah, food doesn't stay that fresh that long. I mean, we don't have refrigerators yet.
What is that?
Exactly.
It's like, you see Joy like really contemplating what to do here.
You know what? I think it's been long enough. I'm sure we're good to go. And and Dooby's gonna start walking out to the left building.
Okay. Tuppo, I assume you follow. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Joy like lingers a little, trying to clean up the mess you've made, but it's a decent mess. Kind of like tries to patch up the hole in the ground, kind of put the planks around the tree.
It's a new fixture, man. It's
Like,
beautiful.
it's like, all right, which building is it?
The one to the left, not this one.
Which
the one
left?
to the
Like
left.
this left here,
So,
or
like,
facing
if
left?
You're looking the way he'll point the way that the tree told him. That one, that left.
All right. You better not plant another tree in there.
Well, I wouldn't need to because there's gonna be a basement in there.
All right. You go up to the door.
Yeah.
Door's
Yeah.
locked.
Okay.
I got this.
Mr. Ex-Mayor, you wouldn't happen to have a key to the city or anything, would you?
Yeah, I have one here as Tuppo opens the door.
Oh, you must have had a key to the city too.
It's like, Tuppo, I had a key.
Wait, you had a literal key to the city that opens every building in the city?
No, but
You just happen to have a key to this person's house.
Yeah, you have a key to all these people's houses.
not everyone. All right, it's just
Is this one significant
relations.
in some way?
I plead the fifth.
Oh, so you have some kind of relation with the person in this house.
I
That's
Who
kinda
will
lives
not
here?
say.
Yeah,
Tell me about
they
them.
wouldn't happen to have any painting of themselves, would they? Let's take a step inside and find out.
No,
It's too late.
you guys
All
walk
right, we're
in.
gonna search this house for personal
Yeah, we're gonna
information.
search this house. What kind of relations do you have with this person?
Forget the quest.
What even is
Coming
it?
in
I don't even
here,
know.
it seems still pretty dusty. It seems like a decently old building.
Of course.
There appears to be some old pictures, mostly hand drawn, of some young child and their parents. And one of the parents is holding a fairly large sword. Similar
Does
to
the
what
sword
Joy
look
has.
familiar?
Similar
Oh,
to what
yes.
Joyce had, but the face does not look like it has a similar semblance to Joy's, but bit off, bit older.
Yeah,
Is
don't
that
get-
your dad?
Yeah, he's been gone for some time now.
As in, like, dead or just missing? Like, did he go out for
You
milk and never
asked,
show back?
a little too many
or-
questions. Can we just get going to
Oh.
whatever you guys are trying to do?
I'm gonna assume he's dead. Anyway, yeah. So, do you know there's a basement to this building? Then, yes.
Yes.
All right. Well, I guess that's a good start. Yeah.
Joy leads you to a hatch that leads to their basement. It's a fairly small basement. Like a little, I don't know, 10 by 15 room. With shelves with, it seemed like some pots. Some like arts and crafts. But that's it.
Tuppo, do you think there's like a secret door inside this basement or something?
Well, there could be, or it could be down here. I don't know.
There's nothing down
Okay.
here.
You sure?
It's just this.
I can go plant another tree if you want me to.
Don't do that.
I mean, we could just start digging. You said you can move earth, right?
Yeah, but it depends on what it is.
Is this like a finished basement with a floor, or is this just got like a dirt floor down here?
I mean, it's like half finished.
What do you mean half finished?
It's
Which
not
half?
complete.
Yeah, what is finished?
The side closer to the ladder is, it's not even really finished. It's kind of like basic frames,
Right.
some basic like planks for the floor. It's not even like nailed
Okay.
down or anything.
So we'll rip up the planks.
I mean, they're loose planks, so yeah, just move
Alright,
them
yeah, we'll
aside.
Take them off. Do we know if there's anything else? I mean, I could try something, Tuppo. But I don't know if it'll turn out too well.
Go for it.
Okay. And Jadow, I am going to use my wild shape.
Yeah. What are you
into
changing
a
into?
mole.
Okay.
Uh,
Let's see.
Really not
D&D
sure what else to
mole.
do.
Let's see what it got.
I was trying to look for them, but they don't seem to exist apparently.
You didn't find one? Okay.
I mean, they're about the size of
Yeah,
a rat.
but I'm
Small
trying to
rat.
figure out what's the CR for them.
D&D mole.
Surely it's not.
Here, I found a mole,
Insane.
but it's not in the official thing or any of it. Let's see.
They are, blind.
They're 1/8 CR, according to this thing.
Okay.
AC of 14. Oh, this is like Pathfinder. That's fucking flat foot AC. 6 HP. You have a burrow
Alright.
speed of 5 feet. The fuck? I'm assuming you want burrow speed though, yeah?
Yeah.
See if I can pull something up with that.
You also turn into a badger.
Or a worm.
Worm?
A worm has burrowing speed.
I don't think that would.
Yeah.
Maybe if it's
I
slower.
I could literally do that. Would you still love me if I were a worm?
But if you were a badger, you could still see.
Yeah, but that's pretty lame.
Okay.
Okay, but you want burrow speed. You'll be small with burrow
Yeah.
speed, but yeah, okay. That's fine.
Yeah.
And you just start digging down.
I'm gonna start digging down. Yeah.
Oh, my thing loaded. Let's see if I can find proper
Until I either
burrow.
hit something hard or plop onto a fucking floor somewhere.
How are you digging? I should ask.
What do you mean?
Not like
how am I digging?
like direction wise. Are you going straight down, diagonally? Like what's the
uh,
pathing here?
We could do like a little spiral down.
Why am I only
See, in Minecraft, you never dig straight down. You always kind of go in a. Yeah.
Okay, so you spiral down. I'm assuming you'll be a little slower just to dig it slightly bigger for Tuppo.
Yeah.
Because he's a
Makes
bit bigger
room
than you
for it.
are. Okay,
So I can
let's
stay
see.
behind.
Oh yeah, Badger works. Badger has burrow speed. Foxes have burrow speed.
Is it me who fucked up or is Jadow fucked up? Okay.
That was me. All good.
Okay.
A mongoose has burrow speed. The fuck?
Interesting.
Rabbits have burrow speed, but yeah, okay. Badger / mole. That's fine. So you burrow down.
Yeah, whatever it is. Yeah.
Burrow down. Digging your way through very, very slowly. Before you hit like it seemed like hard rock. You get past like where the dirt is, and it's now just rock.
Shit.
Couple, are you just following, or are you gonna stay up here for a little? Because Joy's not following; he's too big. Unless you're digging big enough.
Tuppo's following.
Are you digging big enough for Joy, or just for Tuppo?
No, just for Tuppo.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm definitely not helping dig it out for anything bigger than myself.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shit, we
But yeah,
hit
so you
hard.
hit some hard rock.
Okay, can I try to go around it? Maybe it's just a big chunk of rock just in the dirt.
Maybe, right? Okay. You start trying to dig around. It seems a bit bigger than you expected, but you keep digging and digging
Oh boy.
and digging. I just got a fucking email notification, but you keep digging. At some point it seems like go down a little, but it seems like it's just more rock.
Okay. I'm gonna need to. Can I clear out some space so I can? Oh shit, this is bad. Yeah, clear out some space so I can un.
I could dig like a little cave here.
Yeah.
All right. Digging out a little cave, Tuppo eventually arrives. Do you unwild shape?
I unwild shape.
Okay.
All right, Teppo. I think the treasure we are looking for is right under this rock.
You're
All right,
down
let's-
maybe 60 feet.
Jesus Christ.
Wait, we went that far?
Bye. Have fun.
Hope there's not a collapse.
That would be unfortunate, wouldn't it?
Roll for cave collapse.
No, that's fine because I'll use my the dirt thingy to keep it from collapsing
You guys good down there?
into the earth. Yeah, we're fine. You wouldn't happen to have a pickaxe, would you?
Weirdly, he
No.
does.
Hmm. No, but you wouldn't have like, oh, you know what? Do you have any like dynamite or explosives? Maybe like a little red gem or something.
No,
Hmm.
but
Yeah.
I have a squeaky cucumber.
Okay. Why do you have that?
Oh, to chew on.
Okay, is it real or is it like a fake cucumber or
I mean, it doesn't taste like a cucumber.
can I try?
I guess. Okay, here you go.
Yeah, man.
It's not very hygienic, but all right.
He'll nibble it like a coin, just kind of like yeah.
Squeaks a little.
Yeah, no, not too sure what that is, but I probably wouldn't put it in your mouth if I were you, and I'll hand it back.
It's a bit too late for that.
Okay. We have no other way to get past this. Hey, actually, hold on. Hey, Joy.
Yeah.
Do you have any explosives or anything?
Let me check.
So, come here often. We're just waiting.
No.
Ah, damn it. We need to get past this stone somehow.
Have you tried just pushing it out of the way? Digging
you
around it,
I tried digging around it. You do not see the tunnel you came there through? It's just nothing but stone. I thought it was a big rock. It wasn't.
Babe, it's just a really big rock.
Shut the fuck up. Why are you listening to our conversation, weirdo? Fuck up.
Don't grow a tree down there.
I mean, a tree could work.
Hey, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
I
You wouldn't
mean,
happen
roots
to
can
have
break
any-
through stones if they can kind of like wedge in there and crack them apart.
Yeah, you wouldn't happen to have any seeds on you, would you?
I have an apple. I'm
The
pretty
seeds
sure it's
in them.
rotten.
Oh, you have an apple, huh?
I'm pretty sure I've had it in there for a few months now.
That's right. As long as the seeds are still good, that's all that matters.
All right, here you go.
I'm gonna check this apple and see if its seeds are still good.
How do we know how old this apple is?
I have no idea.
Oh, where was this apple? Was it just in your inventory?
Years old.
It was. I don't know where it came from.
The mysterious apple.
It's probably rotten. I don't know how good
But
are
I mean, that's
apple
kind of
seeds.
what happens with apples in nature, you know? They fall on the ground, the seeds are still in there.
Apple seeds can remain viable for a year or more when stored properly in a cool, dry place. I don't think it's been a cool, dry place for very long.
No.
I'm
But it also hasn't been a
saying
year.
roll me a d20.
And an apple has multiple seeds in it.
On a 12 or higher, you have at least a viable seed.
Wait, am I rolling?
One of you is.
D20. All right.
All right, you have some seeds.
Yeah. All right. I'll grab a handful of dirt out of the wall and I'll slap the fucking seeds in there and I'll be
This
like,
is just
"Tuppo,
plant torture.
you might wanna you might wanna climb back up a little way."
You have to do it again.
Oh yeah, brother. And yeah, he'll cast it twice. So I guess I'll just go to. Do I just go to what, 4th level?
Are you upcasting it?
Yeah, we'll upcast it. Why not?
I don't know what it does if you
Better than
does
all.
it do anything if you upcast it.
I have no idea.
Read
If
it.
you cast a spell, it doesn't say anything about upcasting.
All right, well, it's not gonna do much other than take more spell points then.
Fuck yeah, man. All right, fine. We'll do 3rd level. Drop that shit on there.
Okay.
And,
Roots around you immediately begin growing. The tree begins to grow as well. You are basically entangled
That's
in
fine.
the amount of roots that you're in.
That's fine.
The tree grows a little. Doesn't have too much space. Did you dig enough to stand, or are you like crouching? I should ask that.
So
too.
manipulate Earth does a 5-foot cube.
I mean, you were
Uh,
burrowing this
yeah.
place out as a badger, as a mole.
Yeah, but I'm
Like how
manipulate Earth, I
big
could
are
then-
you?
Oh, I'm 6 foot tall.
Are you
So I
digging a
would've-
6 foot tall hole?
Yeah.
Okay. I was just saying, how big is this room that you've dug out here?
Probably the. You know what? No, we would have just done a 5-foot. Basically, what the manipulate Earth is. I would have dug out a
Okay.
5-foot cube.
Okay.
I'm slightly hunched over, probably.
All right. You have a bit of a. You have some room here. You plant the
Tuppo's
tree.
comfortable.
Tuppo's gone, sliding back into the tunnel.
Yeah, I
a
had
little.
him, crawl back. out
Are
a
you
little bit.
restricting this plant growth at all?
Yes, specifically just on the tree, the seeds that I had planted. Pretty
Okay.
much that little space.
Okay.
Oh,
The tree
boy.
grows, to a few feet.
Yeah.
You're a fucking monster. You know that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, what's next?
Can I use manipulate Earth to then carve a little gap in the stone so that way the roots can then get into the stone?
Stone is not loose, so I will say no.
It says you can carve small, simple
Oh, you wanna
shapes
carve
into
that,
dirt or
okay.
stone. Yeah, I'm gonna carve like just a rectangular gap or something. Something
Sure.
it can get in. And hopefully the roots will get in there. And then we'll
You're playing growth
cast
again.
plant growth one last time on this fucking tree.
Okay. The tree grows a bit more, but with not a lot of space, doesn't get very far. You do see the roots as it does
Starts growing down.
seem to find some small cracks, and it splits some rocks
Yeah.
open. It's like barely
Yeah.
open, but there are some visible cracks in there now.
Okay. All right, Tuppo. I might do something really fucking stupid now.
Oh yeah, what's that?
First, I'm gonna look through this crack and see if I can, if it's just a crack or if there's like a slight gap in between.
There's
to the
no
other side
gap.
of the
It's
stone.
just a
No
crack.
gap. All right, Tuppo. Do I do it one more time?
I mean, you could try.
Do you have anything at all? Anything in the book? Maybe anything at all we could use?
You guys better not be growing a tree down there.
We wouldn't dare.
I mean, I got some lubricant.
I don't know what that's gonna do, but
I've got a helmet. I've got some armor. I've got
okay.
hook and chain. We could hook the rock and try and pull it, but
In the 5-foot space.
yeah,
Could be interesting.
at least give us better grip on it, you know?
Right.
I have a lot of crocodile teeth.
Interesting. Crocodile teeth, you say?
I know. I could make the rock heavier.
Oh,
You know
no.
what? Now that we've cracked it, that could do something. More denser rock. Ooh. Maybe I should probably back up a little bit. But yeah, I like that idea. Let's try it.
Okay.
I don't see what could possibly go wrong.
All right. You get gravity the rock.
Yeah. Tuppo
Can I get a
pulls out the
flat
wand.
D20 from one of you, please?
The rock is making a saving throw.
Oh no. Use your luck.
Okay.
Use your luck.
Do you want to?
No.
Okay. The rock begins to sink.
Cool.
Seemingly compacting the soil / dirt that's beneath it even more.
Working,
You guys
working.
have like a bit more space here, you feel, as the soil and dirt around you rumbles and the loose dirt that's around you begins to drop to the ground beneath you before
Oh shit.
a cave-in happens.
Cave in underneath it or cave in above us?
Above you guys.
Oh.
You guys are now compacted by dirt and soil. And we'll hold you off right there as we go back to Vaughn and Roque.
It was good knowing you, soldier.
Yep, we're dead.
Oh, man,
Vaughn and Roque,
really
what are
hope,
you guys doing?
really hope their side of things is going well, you know?
Like, yeah. What else are we doing? Should we... What's the plan?
Vaughn checks the time. What time is it?
You don't have a watch, but it's like
Looks at his bony wrist.
Vaughn walks up the
early.
stairs.
it's like almost noon. Not quite there yet, but it's getting there.
Okay. So got a lot of time. Let's see.
Maybe an hour or so. Maybe a little more, a little less, give or take.
Would be a good idea for spending this time. trying to decide how I want to use. Wait a minute, that's not.
I want to use Fireball.
Okay. Let's see. Can this work? That wouldn't work.
I sure love when the video has clicking sounds in them.
Honestly, Vaughn is probably going to just investigate more of the structure. Sorry.
What's
More of the structure. Look for any look for anything out of the ordinary, any hidden rooms, anything that might be one hiding anything important, but also potentially used as hiding places or escape routes.
This is in the mine, yeah?
In the mine, he's basically going to start there and work his way back up to their room.
Okay.
I think that's how he's going to spend the rest of his time until.
Yeah, looking around, there seems to be like a somewhat hidden room. It seems like in like a where what would be where like some staff might be like resting and waiting. There is like a rock that seems like it can be moved because you see some like a hallway kind of thing behind it, but there are like fish people here, so maybe you're not willing to go over there right now. But you seems like there's like some kind of pathway in the back there. There's some kind of room in there in the back.
Yeah, go check that out.
You find roll me a like that's one more obvious. Roll me a perception one.
There we go. We have 15.
Okay. You do see what seems like another hallway. Kind of looks like it's like on a corner on a bend. You see like some like spider webs behind it. Again, there are like some people here, so you can't really just walk over and just go in unless you're already gonna just do that.
Okay. Can I tell how far back this goes, or does it just lead to a room?
There are like it kind of turns a little, so it's hard to tell how deep it really goes.
Okay. Vaughn is going to find like the nearest unoccupied, just common room.
Yep.
To sit down in, so he can cast his arcane eye, since that
just
thing
go in there?
is
Okay.
invisible.
Cool.
Yeah.
So you cast your arcane eye, your little drone. Bzz, 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 starts flying off.
All right, Roque, just keep an eye out. Although, not that anyone besides our party would know what I'm even doing.
It's just trying to get caught.
Well, the drone is invisible, so unless there's something, strange going on in there, then it should be fine.
Well, just don't get caught by Clank, because he kind of knows, doesn't he?
I mean, he did not expressly forbid anything when I asked earlier. He really was pretty vague about it, so I have a feeling I could, worst comes to worst, if, he gets angry about something, I'm fairly confident that as long as we don't do anything absurd, like just try to march into that room or like knock out guards or anything like that,
well.
I can talk us out of most. Your DM voice is kind of concerning me a little bit, but I'm going to pretend that you're not.
Just, be careful.
Oh, always. I mean, it is a drone, so it can also just fly above them too, so I don't have to worry about them noticing.
So which one are you going first? There's that first one near like a staff resting thing, and there's the one with the spider webs behind it.
The second one.
Spider webs first? Okay. Going behind the one with the spider webs, let's see, what do I place over here? It's what, dark vision, yeah?
Yeah, it has dark vision.
Cool. You see some like rocks, going through this turn in the hallway. You do see that at some point there seems to be a like a drop you see like there's spikes at the bottom, and then there's this broken bridge. You can just
boy.
fly across, but you know you might not be able to jump across if you were to actually get over here. On the other side,
Okay.
you fly over.
Yep.
Takes a little. You find this weird like hole in the ground that you can't really see the bottom of. But there's this like, it just, I mean, unless you fly down, it looks like just a hole in the ground. Seemed like man-made hole of some kind.
All right, yeah. Then continue going, taking a look.
Going down the hole or just around this area?
Continue going. Wait, it's the hole is, and then there's no other path, or is there?
There's still
more
like
to go down?
there's still more to go look around with.
Okay, I'll look around for now, and then on the return
Okay.
journey, I'll send it down the path.
You do see like a pool of water on the one side. Seems like some loose mushrooms growing here and there. You do see what appears to be a bag just laying there, and there's somehow like dead corpse here.
The fuck?
Dead long enough where it's like skeletal remains.
Hmm. Does he have anything interesting on him, or is there anything around him that would be noteworthy?
You see some like rusted weapons, a shield. The bag seems still somewhat intact. Aside from that, he looks decently, you know, equipped. But this is a dead end aside from that.
I see.
What's the dark vision range on the arcane eye?
Let me look. I think it's 60.
30. Okay.
Oh, it's 30.
Alright.
Yeah, I guess I'll continue sending it out.
Anything else? Not much. You have the big pit, the bridge pit to look at, and then the
Yeah,
small little
so-
hole to look at.
We'll go at the small hole next.
Okay, small hole, you go down. It's dark. It's like 5 feet wide. But after like a good 40 feet-ish drop, you find this like weird, you find like, you look at it and it feels like there's like, some equipment that's kind of just like floating there. Before, go ahead and roll me a history check. History or nature? I think either one would work.
History. Fucking yikes.
My
My rolls.
not sure what this is, but it seems like yeah. You want to pour in
Fuck it.
that?
No, I'm getting an inspiration that.
Okay, inspiration. Cool, go for it.
Surely. Fucking come on, man.
Rolled a
All right, there we
5.
go. Finally. 20.
It seems like some kind of cube that is laid here as a trap, and it's kind of just in this hole here.
Oh. Can I tell how it would, just someone walking by would activate the trap?
It looked like it was a pitfall of some kind that had already been activated, like someone just fell in already.
Good lord.
And it's just there.
Interesting.
Aside from that, though, there's not much else to look at here. Like the pit doesn't open up or anything. It's just the pit, the cube, and that's it.
Gotcha.
If you go back to the larger pit with the broken bridge, it looks like it's out of your dark vision range at first, but you fly down, you do find a decently deeper fall. That seems like there's somewhat like the rocks at the bottom were kind of like sharpened out just to No, if someone was to fall, they
Make it dead.
probably die. Or worse, get
Alright.
injured enough to bleed out, if not saved somehow.
Okay. All right. So, assuming nothing else of note is down here, I'll have the eye return out of there.
Oh yeah, the larger pit does have there is also a corpse in there.
Oh, lovely. Is there anything notable about it?
Also skeletal remains. The bag seemed like it was ripped open from the fall. Some things are like wedged about. It does seem like adventuring gear of some kind.
But nothing like really standing out.
Not from what we can tell.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll have the eye return.
Okay. Eye buzzes
then-
back.
Then Vaughn says, interesting. That is certainly an interesting little side area down here. I'm not too sure. I guess I could be useful setting up a potential trap. Anyway, just give me a few moments here to write some things down, and we'll send it to the other room. Can we? I need to sleep,
Like,
man.
yeah, take your time. We quick flash to the rest of the party, where they are currently stuck in a cave-in. And Joy's up top.
How stuck?
Yeah, what do you mean?
Like, are we in the process of suffocating?
Soon.
You're the DM.
Soon. I would say you maybe have maybe a round or two before. I mean, okay, you can hold your breath. There's that, but after that, you might have like a round or two before you.
Can we like move around, or are we?
Might be to wiggle a little.
Okay.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
But
Tuppo
we
activates
will.
his jetpack.
Okay.
Ooh, boy.
Okay, so you're activating your jetpack. Dooby, what are you doing? And then we'll leave it there.
What am I doing?
You can look at your
Okay.
character sheet. If you don't know what you're
I've
doing,
been-
we'll leave
I've
that for
been-
next time, so
I've
you
been
can have time. to
thinking
think.
about making a new character. No. We'll fuck it,
Turn
we'll
into a
wild
mole
shape.
again.
Yeah, we'll wild shape into a mole
Okay.
again.
So you wall
Fuck
shape
it.
as the jetpack goes off, and Joy's up top. You guys okay?
No.
And we will end session there, and
You get
come back
the response.
hopefully next week. Hopefully,
That's what you think.
yeah, that's what I hope.
It's my turn. I get to cancel now. Yippee!